Oh, you know what? Good grammar. Good grammar. I'm proud of you, Spectre. Good grammar. You used the verb. You did it. So take a shower. You're gonna unleash my asthma of death. Okay, honestly, I don't smell too bad. I've been. I don't smell too bad. I would have bought this for stream today, since it's on sale. But I've been under my car for the last. At least, well, not for the last, that's a lie. For at least 3 hours today, looking for a leak. So I am in fact sweaty. Do you hear that Charles Martinet is stepping down as Mario and being a Mario ambassador instead? Yeah, I did see that. I also saw a bunch of people arguing in the Twitter thread that Mario Brothers Wonder is totally voiced by Charles Martinet, followed by many people leaking articles that say no, followed by responses of Lamau, you're wrong. So, reasons I don't use Twitter. Reasons we don't go to Twitter. Managed to hop in early tonight. Have to peace out for a bit at some point, but I'll be back. Awesome. Hi, Bren. You're here early. You guys look at how good my grammar was? That's on purpose. Be proud of me. Look, you use the verb, you use the right version of the word. That's the most we can ask. Also, I forgot I had an Alra. Oh. I forgot I had an Alra on Hyperion. I forgot I had this character. We're doing Hildebrand tonight, by the way. Don't worry. We're not gonna... There's game audio playing on that scene, and it's very distracting. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Fixed it. Now you don't hear 2 tracks. I even remember this Alra. Well, yeah. I made it back when we were playing, like, daily. It is a bard. Let's see what I have in my inventory. Let's log in. I haven't logged in with this character in, 2 years. Let's see what I have. Actually, it's X. Okay, fine. This is why we don't use X. No, that sentence is stupid. You don't say this is why we don't use X, because then you don't know what you're talking about. It's not clear to anybody. Also, hi, Heem. It's not clear why or what X is referring to. I don't get it. It's a bad site name. It's still twitter.com.
This is why we don't watch X videos.
This is why you don't watch X videos. We're not the same. Oh, it is accurate. It's gotten better. I am scratching under my cheek right here. This is my nose. And my hand. These are my... Oh, wow, I just tried to touch my real glasses that I'm not even wearing right now. The X-Men, I mean X-people. I don't want to be canceled on Twitter. That's pretty good. All right, what was I doing? Oh, my UI is so different. Song gauge unlocked. Whoa. What do I have? All right, we got dye. We got some prisms. We have one sparkler. Do I have my chocobo? I do. What is my chocobo called on this account? How's everybody doing though? It's been a day since I was streaming. Where's my sprint button? Do I don't have a sprint button on this? I don't have a sprint button. I don't know where my sprint button is. P for actions. What is run under? There it is. I've been doing well. Sick. I've not been doing well. I'm doing fine, actually. I just found out I might have an expensive repair on my car that I didn't expect. What's my chocobo's name? What did I name him? He's called Nugget on my main one. Spineless Basin. That's not what he's called. How do I see what my chocobo's name is? How do you check your chocobo name? Companion? Quaylog. All right, so I called my Chocobo Quaylog. Where's my Dark Souls face? Also, hi Tara, welcome back. Good to see you again. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Does anyone know who Quaylog is referencing? If you don't, you're not welcome in this stream. This is a very important reference. All right, yeah. Okay, good. I got the. It's not the Shimmeryu barding. What is this barding called? Hold on. The Wild Rose barding. My girl failed a drug test today. Heated her fake pee too hot. The irony is her employer allows weed, but she's getting fired because she got caught faking it. I mean, if the employer allows weed, why would you fake the drug test? Okay, bye everyone forever. Mike, just go play Dark Souls. It'll be okay. Find Spider Lady. Make your choice. I lost my broken pendant. Well, you're not a real Dark Souls player. I actually have 2 other characters as well. Hold on. So I have my bard. No, it was until after they allowed weed. Oh, no. Oh, no. Damn it. Now it's going to fully quit the game, isn't it? Okay, no, it doesn't. Okay, good. I have 2 other characters. I have 2 on Crystal. All right, here's going to be some old lore. We're going to get into some old lore moment. This is my old attempt at a character a long time ago. The heterochromia is a little less subtle. It's a pink and purple eye. Protocell. And then I have a Lalafell on Diablos called Elisera Celeriel. You gonna load? Can we see you? Thank you. I have a little Lalafell that I don't use anymore. A Wooga? Calm down. For the record, anyone who is watching the VOD, Awuga was towards the Makode, not the tiny potato person. Okay, let's jump back to the main character real quick. Let's go back to my real character. Like, don't use sorcery. That shit cheeses everything besides maybe Seath. Does anybody remember was it my birthday stream where we did the random Foggate randomizer for Dark Souls 1? And we went through, what door did we go through? We went through, was it the Blighttown door? And we ended up in Seath. That was a while back. We should do another one of those. We should do a Foggate randomizer Dark Souls playthrough. Did we ruin your birthday? I wouldn't say ruin. The point was that, yes. I'd say my birthday was okay. I don't even know what I got for my birthday. What did I get? I don't know what I got for my birthday. Exactly. Ooh. Okay. All right. We need to go do Hildebrand now. That's enough city pop. Okay, actually, hold on. No, I didn't want to listen to the song one more time. We'll listen to the song one more time. One more. is not my Lalafell. This is my Miquote. Nope, that's Miquote again. Good job, Brain. You should play Sekiro too. I'd have fun with Sekiro for about 3 hours, and then I'll get bored. I'm just not big on Sekiro.
Cells should play Sekiro and Bloodborne.
Bloodborne could be fun. Like, the problem is, at least right now, because I'm not... I don't have the excess time to stream. Where if I had more time to stream, I would just be doing, you know, a specific game until it was beaten. That way, so it would be, hey, this week we're just gonna burn through Dark Souls. Like, next week is we're gonna burn through Bloodborne, sort of thing. I don't know where to put this. I don't know where to keep this stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna dump it on this character for now. These filled notes, I don't know where to put them. There's a couple of not marvelous bosses though. In what? Bloodborne or 3? And he plans on playing the remake of Mario RPG. Damn it. Fuck, that's another game that's coming out. Hold on, I need to add that to the list of like things that I want to stream. Starfield, Mario RPG remake, Mario Bros. Wonder. Okay, I want to play that because that looks... That's the first 2D Mario side-scroller that looks good in about a decade, to be honest. One of, if not the worst bosses in Dark Souls 3 is the ball sack tree. I mean, he just reminded me of a crazy version of what's it called? Asylum Demon. Also, I have my hand tracking on tonight, so hello. For once, I've turned it on. I can wave now. I can wave. I can do the peace sign thing. Wait, do I have the thing? Oh, how do I? Aha! I can do that now. I can do my stupid like face. My inventory is too filled. I don't want to waste these coffers because like, I can't use them, but if I throw them away, I'm gonna feel like I'm wasting them. Can sell dabs though. No. No. I don't think so.
So did you know you physically can't stick your tongue out and look up at the same time while making a double
No.
peace sign?
That's not gonna work. It's not gonna let me. Can't physically stick your tongue out and look up at the same time while making a peace sign. Anything's possible with key bindings, but I know that joke. We salted at the web. Well, last time it looked like I was saluting by mistake when I went off screen. So, you know, it's a dangerous game to play with webcam-based hand tracking. Can I even use Allegan leather? What is this? Wait, what does it sell for? A gill. What does it sell for on the market? God damn. That's more than I was expecting. All right, time to drive the price down. 1,200 gil. Okay, let's go do Hildebrand now. I still have 4 ash bows that I need to get rid of. I still have 4 of these. I have 10 listed, I think, so far on my market. On my markets? What are they called? Retainers. So we left off Hildebrand in Costa del Sol. And specifically, we left off right when the beach episode had ended. So I don't know what we're doing next. I don't know where we're going. I'm hoping we're gonna be going into some Shadowbringers areas. Whoa, you're cool looking. Do you have a eye patch on? Oh, whoa, what this? What's it? Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's clinical depression. Okay, I like you. What's your adventurer plate? I've seen better. 4 out of 10. Parallel universe. Cell, definitely. Cell, I was wondering when you'd show up. I've got the latest scoop on the Victor's spoils that our many-faced friend has set his sights on. Have you visited the Coliseum of late? By the way, I'm very tired today. I almost fell asleep before stream. It's been like 102 outside. And I've done a lot of mental errands today. So I'm going to try to keep my energy up, but I will apologize in advance if I do not. The tournament arc? Okay. Jesus Christ. You know what? If we get to see old man Hildebrand again. Have you visited the Coliseum as of late? There's a tourney in the works, and it looks like it's going to be a big one. The Mithril Cup, sponsored by none other than Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It's very hot. It's insanely hot today. They said that Master Fergus will be furnishing the prizes himself from his personal collection. Small wonder it's captured the attention of Mr. Sticky Fingers. You are familiar with the concern, yes? It's only the largest mining interest in all of the Sultanate, after all. The chairman of Master Fergus sits on the syndicate and possesses such wealth that rumor has that he could buy half the realm if he chose to. He's also renowned for being something of a martial arts enthusiast. With this position affording him little opportunity to test his skills, he settles for living vicariously through the exploits of others, hence his sponsorship of the tournament, like the Mithril Cup. My colleague Ganelon is an Ulda covering the tourney as we speak. If we were to track him down, I bet he'd be able to give us something to get our investigation started. Factory reset our phone for no reason. I mean, it's always the easiest thing to do before you full send it as like a hardware issue. Hildy is anime confirmed. We got sad backstory beach episodes, now tournament arc. You know what? Actually, kind of right. Fair enough. Where are we going? Where is this? That's Mordona. That is not the right place. Where are we going? Thanaland. You know, I know 7.0 is giving us a graphical update, but if there's one thing I would like to request is a map update, because these maps are useless. They do not help. You cannot navigate FF14's world on the map alone, at least easily. It's inconsistent. Hello, little frog person. What are you? Maggie Dresden. Is it weird to just walk past people and judge their entire life and personal character off of their adventurer plate? Because I find myself doing it. And I know there's a lot of memes about it. But am I a bad person for seeing someone's adventurer plate, thinking it's boring, and then going, I don't like you? Does that make me a bad person? I would argue no. But I also asked if it was in bad taste to say someone looks like an Oompa Loompa on stream yesterday, and I got 2 very quick yeses. Nah, should be fine. When is Hildebrand showing up? Oh. Faeror, Din. I don't know who the pink fairy is. I don't think there was a pink fairy in Zelda. We have Faeror of the forest, Din, fire god, and what's the other one? What's the other fairy called? Din, Faeror, and like Sarah, right? Sarah's promise. Din's fire, Faeror's fury, and like Sarah's promise. That's probably really bad. What's really bad? Hotch, Heyway, and Heymo, whatever's the matter. And where, pray tell, is Hoochin? Huchin? Hutchin? There was a pink fairy in Majora's Mask. Yeah, but there's like the 3 gods. Zelda, 3 gods. Melty? I don't think that's it. Zelda, Din, Faeror, Nehru is Nehru. Nehru's blue. We don't have a blue person here. And where, pray tell, is Huchin? The 4 of you will compete for the cup together, yes? I hear that an unfortunate mishap has left Hutchin in no condition to fight. We were just on our way to convey the dire news to Dower Meadow. Who's Dower Meadow? Melty? Not you. Mishap my arse. This was sabotage. Some bloody coward out there will stop at nothing to eliminate his competition. I swear on my subligar. Subligar? What is a subligar? Lower your voice, Hodge. My head stings enough without your bloody shouting. Oh. Hey! We got a purple person. Cool. Huchin? Should you not be resting your wounds? Oh, but forgive your incompetent, unworthy comrade. If I had been quicker with my mantra, we would still be 4 men strong. I'll stream, by the way, Tara. Is stream okay? Do not berate yourself so, Hamo. In victory and in defeat, the Montravilles fight as one. You bear no more responsibility for my wounds than I. Like, I'm going to be honest, the pink one needs to get a different color palette. I am very, very much struggling to determine if that is skin or pants. Any road, I dare say I'll not be getting back into fighting Fettle by arsing you're about in bed. I'm ready to chant some mantras. How about the lot of you? Sussy, how? No, look. Same skin tones. Literally. These underwear and legs are the same. Hutchin, for you, I'm always ready. Now that's what I like to hear. 1,000 mantras, and I want each one to ring out over the Sagoli. There's something about MMO characters just silently with no VO. Cracks me up. The Montravilles. Ah, yes, Hutchin tells that they took their name from a training partner they met at the Fist of Ralgar, a man they most admired for his devotion and chiseled physique. Consider me not the least bit interested in this talk of attacks on the competitors. However, of this I would hear more. Ah, yes, I mentioned that strange things were afoot, yes. With mere days left before the Mithril Cup, a staggering number of would-be combatants have withdrawn, citing a host of curious ailments and injuries. With the list of entrants shrinking by the day, the organizers have been forced to abandon the elimination format in favor of a mass melee between what few battlers remain. Phantom Thief's challenge. Gladiators dropping like flies? No, this is no mere coincidence. I would speak to the individual in charge of the events. Where might I find him? See, this is what happens when you gamble. You lose everything. You lose 100,000 cat coins. Though the concern sponsors the tourney, the day-by-day organizational duties are being handled. Jesus fucking Christ. What? Okay. I'm going to turn those down. The day-to-day organizational duties are being handled by a fellow by the name of Dower Meadow. He should be in his office within the Coliseum halls. I'll send word to the gateman Yuyubaya. He owes the Mithril a favor or two. Splendid. Come, so we've got a case to crack. She's more excited than she was last time. My fucking baked beans. Really? You're level 50 and you don't have a plate? Come on. If you're over level 20 and you don't have a plate, you just kind of failed. You failed as an FF player. I'm going to gatekeep a little bit. It's like not having an ID by the time you're like 30. You should have at least an ID by the time you're 30. Maybe even 25. From the Mithril Eye, you say, then by all means, you're free to enter. Thank you, Yuyubaya. Is this an area created specifically for this? Gee, I wonder why. What does that mean? I am Ellie, reporter for the Mithril Eye, never blinking, all-seeing, you know the deal, yes? And you must be Dower Meadow. I was hoping I could ask you a few questions about the upcoming tourney. Oh? Wow, this man's huge. Who am I to argue with? Free publicity? Jesus. Publicity? And from a charming little thing like yourself, ask away, me girl. His bow tie is not tied properly. No, the Coliseum exists on its own. There are some Raubon cutscenes. Oh, fucking cool. That said, between the challenge from that so-called Phantom Thief, and now these bizarre attacks targeting the fighters, our tourney's already the talk of the town. Not that you'll see me complaining, provided someone's still left to fight, that is. You're free to investigate as you wish, but you be smart. Exercise some caution. Needless to say, recent events have everyone here on a bit of an edge. Why, just moments ago, one fighter almost took off another's head for insulting the color of his Sibyl. Is the subligate the pantlet thing? Is that what a subligate is? Oh God. I just noticed that they're both over there. I saw the elf boy, but I did not notice Hildebrand posing. Looks like we got ourselves another. These two aren't in the entry books. And our challenger unleashes a vicious right hook as the gentleman inspector was channeling his strength for his next attack. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. I really need to do a Nashu in-game cosplay. And Inspector Briardian? As efficient as ever, I see. Best character? Nashu? Or Briardian? A true gentleman and choose violence, Inspector. You were thinking it annoyed me. Dower Meadow, I presume. Tell me everything you can about the prizes for this tourney and try to be brief. Was wondering when you might ask. Master Fergus has spared no expense in making the Mithril Cup a most lucrative tourney this Coliseum's ever seen. The victor will receive a true treasure from his collection, the Warden's Grace, a ring fitted with a large sun sphere you'll find outside a cairn. Nashua sneezed and balmy. Has sneeze and bomb emotes. When do we get the sneeze emote, actually? Hold on. No, when do we get that? I want that. That sneeze was very, very cute. The second and third prizes are nothing to sneeze at either. But I don't care how many faces he's got. We've got nothing to fear from this thief. The concern has hired an elite regiment of stone torches to watch over the vault day and night. What if the stone torches are the thief? You don't? They use the same bow tie for both of these guys. Where do I get this bow tie, actually? I like this bow tie. I want this. It's unique. Yes, just as the brass blades were so successful in stopping the thief last time, if you want your treasures safe, go fetch them and bring them to me and be quick about it. I haven't all day. Fear I can't do that, Inspector. After all, what proof do I have that you ain't Mr. Manyfaces in another of his elaborate get-ups? Hildy quest? Wait, do you get the sneeze emote through the Hild quest? No, if you want to get your hands on the spoils, you have to claim them as any other would in battle. As a matter of fact, with the ranks thinned as they are, we're actively recruiting new competitors. The more the merrier, and the more lucrative at that. Come on, Hildebrand. You're big and tough. Now, where did our receptionist get off to? Over here, you slimy bugger. We've got some fresh blood for the melee. Give me a moment, will ya? I've only got 8 arms, or were they legs? What is happening? Slobbering cephalopod. You called? I was just about to give the lovely Miss Avila the grand tour. Inspector Hildebrand, look, he's purple. Astute as ever, Nashu, this collar, this overabundance of appendages. I smell a cake. I don't think FF is that type of game yet. I think they just still have money to get out of it. Ah, that's my receptionist, Ultros. Don't be startled now. He's an ugly little bugger, but he's friendly enough. Word has it that he's one of many bizarre creatures born from the recent experiment with ancient incantations at the Thaumaturge's Guild. They were going to seal him away in a hole in the desert with the others when he opened his slobber mouth and started pleading for his life. I just want to live in peace. I'll do anything. Anything. So the management hired him to perform odd jobs around the Colosseum. And am I ever glad that they did, I tell you. This job ain't glamorous, but it sure has its perks. What a delicious... Okay. What a delicious morsel. I want to get my tentacles around her. Is clip working? Shoot, it should be. Oh, looks like it's not. Damn it. Hold on. Hey, Sammy, can you connect to Twitch, please? All right, now clip should be working. That's rare. That's been rare. It usually connects. Looks like Sammy didn't connect. It's connect now. Connect now? It's connected now. I know not who you are or where you hail from, but I do not care. If you dare challenge me, my Tempest Blade will show you no mercy. You can forget about your case, Inspector. There's only one who will claim the victor's spoil, and that's me. Oh, I just love it when she talks tough. Now, who's the chump who's wanted to get pummeling with my... Bleh, who wanted to get a pummeling by my lovely little Abby? The one gentleman takes far more pride in rescuing fair damsels than fighting them. I fear we have little recourse. I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall do what must be done to... Selinia Altweld will be entering the tournament on my behalf. Selinia Altweld? You do look like a Altweld. Well, bugger me with a spear. Just think I'd see the day when a warrior of light stood in the Colosseum. Hi. Hear that clink, clink, clinking? That's the sound of old Gil pouring into our coffers when the public finds out that a true Eorzean hero will be stepping into the ring to fight for the Mithril Cup. Oh, and I reckon your friend could tag along too. Show him where to sign. Ulti? UET? What did he say? You say Ulti? Does this thing leave a slime trail wherever it goes? With Selinia, I suppose we have as good a chance as any. Now we just need to make sure that she doesn't come down with some curious injury. I don't know. I survived whatever you want to call being imbued with light from souls multiple times.
What kind of place is this?
Well, we're in the Colosseum. That's what kind of place it is. A place where warriors meet, maybe punch each other, maybe kiss a little bit, fight, and at some point, a victor leaves and gets a bunch of money. Light Souls is my favorite game.
My fucking baked beans.
The Gladiatrix of Ilia, was it? Seemed quite certain of her chances at victory. Suspiciously certain, I would say. I'm already 10 steps ahead of you, Inspector. The Ultros fellow seemed most knowledgeable about Miss Avila. Come, Nashu, the investigation is afoot. Please run it way in the background. As much as that sounds like an amazingly productive line of investigation, might I...
Yourself, Cell is going to be here. Can I be the loser?
All right, gotta slow down. We're not there. As much as that sounds like an amazingly productive line of investigation, might I suggest that our first priority is to keep Selinia here safe. Let us return to Ganelon, and see what else he can tell us about these mysterious attacks on combatants. Very well, I shall leave the task to you. I have a lead of my own to investigate. Should you uncover any new information, I trust you will share it with me at first. I'm not going to share anything with you, buddy. I'm going to pick the funny option every time, which is usually me silently shaking my head and acting like I actually don't know the language we're speaking. And maybe I don't. Maybe the Warrior of Light doesn't speak a language. What do they speak in FF14 world? Like, is it just English? I know it's dubbed in English, but what do they actually speak? You again, I already told you. What? You entered the tourney, you say? Are you out of your bleeding mind, Eorzean? What does that sound like, though? Look, I've got a suspicion or two, which I'm happy to share with you, but in the end, you have to protect yourself. Do you hear? So I've been asking around, and it seems
What does
that...
the ffxiv sub sound like?
Sub? Subs or text? Nor, I think. Aren't they? Subs or text? So I've been asking around, and it seems that more than a few fighters who pulled out of the tourney were scheduled to fight a warrioress by the name of Avila. Now, I can't make any promises, but my instincts tell me that this girl is bad news. But don't take it from me when you can hear it from someone who crossed blades with her just a few days ago. A fellow by the name of Raging Rat. Okay. Had the misfortune of being matched with Avila in the preliminary round and earned himself a right bruising bit from it all. Last I heard, he was resting back up in the Pugilist Guild. Why don't you pay him a visit? Got Raging Rat, Furious Falcon, the Angry Animal, the Delirious Diplomatosaur. Oh, he's much bigger than I expected him to be. Okay. Why is he called Rat then? And why is he wearing no clothes? He's got the Devil May Cry 2 belt going on. Come to have a good laugh at old Raging Rat's expense, have you? Well, you're not the first, I say. Is there not a man in this entire realm with an ounce of sympathy? Greetings, sir. How fortunate you are today that your guest is Hildebrand Manderville, gentleman and inspector. Now, if you would, please enlighten me to how exactly it was that you were beaten to a bloody pulp by Miss Avila. Gentlemen, my arse, have you not a wit or delicacy? Never you mind. Look, the records may say I lost, but I'll admit to nothing of the sort. I'll shout at the top of my lungs if no one else will. The girl doesn't fight fair. Tempest Blade, some kind of foul sorcery if you ask me. Mark my words, that girl is up to no good. If she weren't so damned easy on the eyes, she'd be rotting in the jail as we speak. I mean, Raubon is the Raging Bull. Yeah, but at least his is in alliteration. at least I can understand the bull part. The girl's Alamegan, or haven't you heard? You know how it is with those refugees. Why fight with honor when you've got nothing to lose? Yes, and why not disparage an entire people in a pathetic attempt to salvage your sorry pride? This was a real piece of work, so let's be on our way. I didn't mean no offense, miss. Just telling it like it is, as it were. Perhaps it truly is some manner of sorcery, as the fellow says. Or perhaps she works with an accomplice? Accomplice. She didn't strike me as the magic-wielding type. If I were a betting woman... Where's the fart sound? There it is. I'd put my gill on the ladder. Ah, Miss Ellie. The thrill of the chase has struck a chord with you as well. Yes, I could see it in the wrinkles beneath your eyes. We might very well make an inspectress of you yet. I'll give you a good wrinkle, you insensitive boor. If what the man says is true, it is likely that her fellow Alamegans might sympathize with her plight. An accomplice would hardly be out of the question. Yes, I can see it now. Two unfortunate souls shunned by those around them, united by the destiny and the common desire for justice that they share. Ample appendages whirling wildly, sending gusts of wind flying every which way. Avila and Ultia match made in the heavens. Were it any more obvious, I could have solved this case without leaving my home. Incredible, your powers of deduction never fail to amaze, Inspector. What is it with you two and that infernal octopus? Mr. Ultra should still be at the Coliseum. Let's hurry before he slithers back to whencesoever he came. We haven't had them run off. Oh. Well, we haven't gotten them to run off in the distance in a while. Play bull hump. Bull hump. Bye, Raging Rat. The menacing mouse, as it is now. That might be my favorite soundbite that we have. It doesn't have a lot of functionality, but I just like Yoshi's sounds. I like the noises Yoshi makes. Whenever you're really okay, don't take this the wrong way. But that one's pretty good too. Whenever Yoshi's really working, I like the sounds that they had for Yoshi. Have you seen True Yoshi's voice? No, I haven't. Wait. Is it like just is it the raw recording before they sped it up? Shh, friend, look over yonder. Behold those exquisite legs, those stylish tentacles, the unearthly undulations of his squirmy, squishy body. Yes, our friend Ulti is a most fascinating creature indeed. This is fucking, like, come on. Why not make a dancing Yoshi raver, dude? Yes. I haven't heard it. I haven't heard the... What pants are these? This ass looks way more, like, rounded. Is that just the base your ass? No Pornhub music. This is a rated T game. Behold how he carefully eyes the gladiatrix before him. What manner of mischief is he plotting? He speaks. Yes, this is most suspicious indeed. What is happening? Oh, what is this? The girl has fled in a panic. Our friend Ulti appears to be discouraged. Look at the way his shoulders sag, or how they would sag if he had shoulders. All right, so we got a horny little octopus wandering around in this episode of Hildebrand. Our quarry is on the move. Quickly, Nashi, we must pursue. Yes, walk away slowly with all hate. Oh, it actually ran this time. Color me surprised. Hentai. I almost started a quest over... What is this? What is this? Oh, pugil... Wait. This isn't pugilist. Is this like the Paladins Guild? What is this? Oh, gladiator. Yeah, gross. I'm never doing that. I'll never touch a tank or a healer class. There's one promise I'll make on my stream that I will always keep. It's that. Okay, this thing's a menace. It needs to be removed. Mr. Alti seems to have found himself another gladiatrix. What might he be plotting this time? Look at those succulent legs. I reckon they taste just wonderful in a good marinara sauce. Marinara sauce. Ah, he speaks. Stop. And another girl rushes off. Whatever did he say to her? He looks so sad. Shall we douse him in lemon butter and put him out of his misery, Inspector? Whatever is he doing with these girls anyway? Call me crazy, but I think he likes them.
God, I wish I was her.
Who? The random women being chased off by the octopus? Alright, we're gonna see Mr. Godbird again. I'm gonna go get water really quick because I need water. I'm gonna put... Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna put a scary video on for you guys while I go get water, okay? You guys can watch spooky ghost things while I go get water. The girl with the octopus. There we go. That's what I want. All right. I'll be right back. You guys enjoy this. I'm going to go get water. I should be back in about 30 seconds.
Dan and Pete are ghost hunters who've recently caught something really creepy on camera.
I'll be right
As
back.
they were conducting an investigation at a cemetery, one of their static cameras captures this. Both Dan and Pete didn't see this until viewers did. What are your thoughts on this? YouTube channel Fourth Wall received a creepy video from a ghost hunter who was visiting Mount Benton in Fukushima, Japan. According to Fourth Wall, there used to be abandoned buildings in this place, and there was a rumor that you can take photos of ghosts in those buildings. The place is now a well-maintained tourist destination. However, there are still rumors that a female ghost will appear at night. This video was shot by a person who came here to record ghosts.
All right.
Although he saw nothing
Anything scary
particular
happen?
during the shooting,
What happened?
he saw this after watching the footage.
We didn't just watch someone get shot, did we? Hold on, what happened? Did we? Hold on, did someone just get shot? Burger King foot lettuce. No one wants Burger King foot lettuce in their foot fungus. We did? Hold on, I don't believe you guys.
Creepy video from a ghost hunter who was visiting Mount Benton in Fukushima, Japan.
Okay.
During the shooting, he saw this after.
Oh. During the shooting is referring to taking footage of a, no, just the guy sounds like Burger King foot lettuce. I could do a half decent Chills impression.
After watching the footage.
Hold on, let's see what this spooky ghost is before we go back to Hildebrand. Ah! Oh, red dot. Hold on. Whoa. Pack it in. Demons are real. There. Oh. How is the resolution on the face getting better and clearer as we zoom in? How is the face getting somehow more detailed as we zoom in? Details are just appearing is the problem that I'm seeing.
Could
Zoom in and enhance.
that supposedly haunts this place?
No.
Or is it something else?
If it is, her head is huge because that tree is probably as wide as a human head. Enhance. Zoom and enhance.
A few seconds into the video, and more things begin to appear.
Oh, we got more ghosts. Hold on. Let's see. Let's let it cook. Maybe we'll walk away going, Japan is haunted, but ghosts only exist in Japan. Jesus Christ. Put it in the middle of the video, please. I see the face. I'm more interested in the haunted Porygon that's appearing in the back corner right here, the bottom right. One of these looks like a Pokemon.
Hey, that's my grandma.
You know what? I do see the resemblance. That does look like Duke Nukem. Same hair. It's hard to see because it's dark, but if you go back and you zoom in really far, you'll see it. Oh. Well, case closed. Japan's haunted. We got 3 ghosts. No one would fake 3 ghosts.
Then, when he gets to the top of the staircase, this happens.
Swear to God, if a skeleton just runs across the screen, I'm gonna shit my pants. What happened? Nothing oh, cool. All right, I like that. That's tenacious. That one's good. I like that. That one's tenacious.
How chilling. Hopefully he wasn't barefooted. Forget Mount Benton.
What does that mean? How chilling. I hope he wasn't barefooted. What does that mean?
Mount Spook would be a better name.
If anyone wants to know who this is, it is a channel called Bizarre Bub. I actually have been binging their like scary compilations because they're not creepy, but they're very fun. I highly recommend this channel. Like, I actually do recommend Bizarre Bub. They're just fun to watch. I like his compilations. I think they're fun anyway. Oh no, this is hilarious. Look, ghosts are real. Stop treating these YouTubers like they're liars and scam artists, okay? They exist. Poor misunderstood Ulti. Here we suspected him of criminal activity when in truth he was just a gentle soul, luckless in love. Oh, Ulti, can you find it in your squishy, slimy heart to forgive us? Yes, now perhaps we should return to our investigation. If Avila is as suspicious as they say, perhaps we should follow her around for a bit. Dower Meadow back at the Coliseum should be able to enlighten us as to her whereabouts. An excellent idea, Miss Ellie. But I have a better one. Let us return to the Coliseum and
change that and make the YouTubers into ghosts.
That sounds like a really thinly veiled threat. We shall ascertain Miss Avila's whereabouts, upon which we shall follow her to follow her about to see if she is indeed as suspicious as they say. Hold on. That's literally what Ellie just said. Come, Nashu, the investigation calls. It's literally what Ellie just said, though. Ellie didn't even stand up for herself. Oh? Don't think Uncle Alti didn't see you following me. What's the big idea, eh? I'm nothing more than a stupid octopus. Or am I? Come on now. I just want what any octopus wants. A cute girl, untold riches, and the admiration of millions. Can't Uncle Alti dream? Well, kids hate to ink and run. Then again, I am an octopus. Don't say ink and run after you've been trying to get with women. Don't say that. I don't like that. I don't like, I hate to ink and run from a pervy octopus. What those tentacles do. Hey, Robin, how's it going? As far as what they do, they just creep people out in universe so far and make Nashu and Hildebrand weirdly excited. Yes, what is it this time? I'm a busy man. Looking for a villa, you say. She said something about sharing a flagon with her countrymen over at the Coffer and Coffin. I reckon you might still find her there. I'll warn you, though, if you're smart, you'll keep your distance from that one. That poor bugger Ganelon tried to interview her for an article. Thought the girl was going to rip his head clean off. How can I put this? She doesn't seem to take kindly to being asked questions of a personal nature, if you catch my drift. That said, if you're looking for a good sparring match to warm you up for the tourney, might just be the ticket. Hi, Sal. Hi, Tara. I can assure you there will be no need for gratuitous fisticuffs, my good sir, with my remarkable powers of espionage. We will be certain to ascertain all the information we need without the fiery lass even being alerted to our presence. Let us be off. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. Where is Briardian? What has he been up to? Uldahl still has the prettiest theme. At least the night theme for Uldahl is still the prettiest. I don't think there's a better one. Where's the Coffer and Coffin? Okay, yeah, Blackbrush Station. I had a feeling it was way out in I think it's southern Thanalan? Central Thanalan. About to remove my model from my latest thumbnail. 0.5% click-through rate. I've been like thinking about testing that sort of thing. Because I'm not really sure if it's a good idea or not. But I don't pump out enough videos to justify doing it. I don't know. I might try doing that with one of my more recent videos. See if it gets recommended some more. But I feel like it's been out so long now of adjusting the thumbnail wasn't going to do anything. Once YouTube rolls out their actual official A/B testing, it'll be very nice. Behold the lovely Miss Avila, just as predicted. Let us keep watch from here and so as to not set off the girl's famed temper. How many times must I tell you there's no cause for concern? The spoils shall be mine. It may as well be writ in stone. Do you realize what this means? We have suffered and suffered long. My victory shall mark a new era, just as Raoban al-Din won a new life for himself in the Colosseum. I shall win a new life for our people. The prize that I shall claim will bolster the wealth of our people 1,000, no 10,000-fold. In a land where wealth is power, we will be kicked to the gutter by the Uldans no longer. And with that, I must be off to Nanawa Mines to meet my sister. Miss Avala's self-assurance is ever a sight to behold. I deduce that my own chances of felling her on the field of battle are infinitesimal. I could have told you that before you signed up. Come now, we have a suspect to pursue. Oh, why is he out here? Trying to steal a villa from Uncle Ulti's tentacles, are you? I'm afraid that isn't going to happen. Yes, Uncle Ulti's homemade explosive will see that this is the end of the road for you. Does that make me a octopus? Ah, the distinctive smell of fire sand. Another one of your handcrafted explosives, I take it, Nashu. Y'all need to calm down. Heavens no, Inspector. This is far too elaborate to be one of mine. Do you think whoever crafted this would be willing to give me a lesson? They're on to me. Preposterous. Could it be that that musclehead isn't as stupid as he looks? I see. In any event. What would it sound like if Ultros here knocked on a door? Would it be a knock, or would it be like a wet, like, sound with like a slapping? Ada, ada. Cell, stop. Stop what? That? I know a way it could make some wet noise. Ow! Okay, we're good. My hair tie got stuck in my hair. I see. In any event, I shudder to think of what might happen if an unsuspecting passerby chanced upon such a hazardous object. Allow me. Or heave-ho. How do you say? Do you just say heave-ho? I'm beginning to understand the monster fucker. Look, it's not my. I don't. You can hear my. Can you guys hear my like head? My what's it called? My microphone squeaking. There it is. Hold on. Do it again. Do you guys hear that? Do you guys hear my microphone? My arm is squeaking again. I don't know if you guys can hear. Nope. Okay, you know what? Then I'm not gonna worry about it. I bet you guys can hear this though. if I jingle all the bullshit hanging off my microphone, you could probably hear that. Yes. I don't think I've ever shown what I have hanging off my microphone. I have a little Kana resin keychain from Dragon Maid. I have a Toldu Dragon Maid, and they're both double-sided. And then I have a Black Mage that VV made and sent to me. Well, actually, she sent me all of these because she went to a convention. Do the yeah thing. I'll clip. What? What yeah thing? What yay thing? The Yeet microphone thing? This? Like when I was jingling? Like all my dumb bullshit? Or the squeaky thing where it was going "Yee." That? Which part? I don't know what part you're talking about. Squeak? I mean, if you guys can't hear it, then it's whatever. I'll take you guys not being able to hear it. It's just loud on my end. I've had the same mic on. Okay, something is pressing my 8 key or something. I didn't click anything there, and that ability just popped. That's the second time it's... Is my keyboard having input issues? Controller? I don't have a controller plugged in. Like, my wheel is unplugged as well. I don't have my racing wheel plugged in either. I don't want to have to buy a new keyboard, man. Are the foot pedals off? Yeah. Yeah, the pedals are plugged into the steering wheel. That maiden in mining garb must be the sister of whom Miss Avila spoke. Let us listen a bit closer. I thought we agreed no hard labor until your leg is healed. I swear sometimes I think you're born solely to give your poor sister headaches. Says the girl who once fought off 10 Imperials with one good arm. Perhaps someday you'll understand that your little sister can take care of herself just as well as you. Speaking of which, what news of the tourney? Worry not, Hegelina. Hegelina? Hedgelina. I have taken... Look, she's not dying. She's here. She's okay. I have taken all the necessary precautions. The warden's grace is as good as ours. Even the most modest estimates value its worth at some 30 million gil. Do you realize what this means? Necklaces from Estimes, sun-soaked dresses, all the luxuries you could have ever wanted will be yours. Poor little girls in shabby clothes, objects of pity and scorn for the old on upper crust. Those days are over. After I claim victory, we will take our rightful place at the top of society. I don't know, Avi. Wealth is well and good, but when I see you stand tall in the Colosseum, hundreds of thousands cheering your name, I'm proud no matter how humble our birth. If we stand strong and stand together, this alone is all the wealth that I ask for. That is your problem, Hegelina. You've always been too quick to settle for less than you're worth, but worry not, for your sister is watching over you. I will do this for us. Now I must return. Man, you're really talking like you're doing this for you only. Now I must return. Gods forbid one of those prime reporters overhears us. That's my Avi, unfazed by a duel to the death, yet terrified to be caught in a moment of tenderness. May the gods smile on you, sister, and be safe. No more moving display of sisterly love I have not seen, and yet I fear it has afforded us a little in the way of our perspective of clues. Hey, there's Altia in the background. I'm not crying, you're crying. It would seem Avila's obsession with victory runs ever deeper than we ever imagined. That said, I can't help but feel a bond with the girl. My sister and I were alone in the world too, you see. Inspector, did you just hear what I heard? Yeah, what? Look, kids, Uncle Alti is headed up to here with you. Do you think you could just fall in this pit and die like a good little girl? What is he doing back here? I'm talking to you, Mrs. Warrior of Light. Hear that sound? Just one step closer. Closer. What? Not you idiot. No need for concerns, friends. I have simply taken the liberty of investigating this hole in the ground, and I am pleased to report that there seems to be nothing out of the ordinary. This is literally a children's TV show. This is not the place for the Pornhub theme. Nothing sexual is happening. Wait, who's Ellie? Okay, I had a brain fart moment. I'm back. I'm good. Our hero. Now, shall we return to Ul'dah? The Mithril Cup will be starting before long, and the last thing we want after all of this is to lose our bout by forfeit. Could it be? Did that muscle head dive straight into my trap to save his companions? The others seem completely unsurprised at this turn of events. Doubtless he has performed such selfless acts before. A true gentleman if I've ever saw one. But if you think that means I'm gonna show mercy on you, you've got another thing coming. Another think? What is another think coming? Is that what it used to be? Time to break out the big guns, kids. Wait a minute, I dug 2 pits, didn't I? Come to think of it, the second one was right around. Give me a break. We got another thing coming. Can we go back to Ul'dah, please? Why are we back outside? I don't want to be out here. I want to go back to Ul'dah. Ul'dah's really pretty at night. I feel like Limsa doesn't look as interesting. It's cool. Judas Priest. Who's Judas Priest? Judas. I've never heard a Judas Priest song. Oh, bruh. Don't worry about it. Why does this track have one random palm mute at the start of it? This is okay. Wait, hold on. I've heard this, I think. I think I've heard the intro riff. You've never heard... Have you ever heard Breaking the Law? Hold on. Judas Priest. Hold on. Breaking the Law. Wow, this song... Never heard the rest of it. I will give it this. The music video is fun. Wait, hold on. Are there going to be titties in this or something? I don't want to get banned on Twitch because some random 80s Have you ever heard of Painkiller? Is it a Judas Priest song? Probably. Okay, yeah, then I won't show it. Painkiller. This just sounds like the intro to Aqua Teen Hunger Force Super Colon movie. That's all this sounds like. Never heard this. Yeah, never heard this. I've never heard this, man. I've said... Wait, have you guys heard the did you guys know Nickelback Rockstar has a sea shanty version? I found that out last night. Or no, I found that out 2 nights ago. Rich showed it to me. There's a Rockstar sea shanty cover. No, I've never heard it. Hold on, never heard of the sea shanty or Nickelback Rockstar? Everybody knows Rockstar. I don't know if I can show this video. This video might be too much for Twitch. Everyone knows this. This song's great. Nickelback gets too much hate. Nickelback's a good band. The sea shanty version? Okay, so that refreshes everybody's memory. Here's the sea shanty version of this song. This cracked me up. This cracked me up.
I'm through with standing in line to pubs I'll never get in. It's like the bottom of the ninth and I'm never gonna win. Life hasn't turned out quite the way I want it to be.
I don't know if this is good or not. This is awesome and fun. I don't know if it's good. I hate lyric video songs. What do you mean? They're fine. I will say this is one of the most boring ones. Okay. If anyone wants to hear the rest of this, I'm gonna put this in the Discord in a stream thread. All right, there. Lyric videos are cool. Some of them, like, they're not all great, but like aviators. Here, hold on. Did he do a lyrics video for this? No, he didn't. Damn it. Shoot. Like, there's some good lyric videos. I think there's some. I just have to find them. A lot of the good lyric videos I've found are from smaller artists. I feel like larger artists don't make good lyric videos because they're not fun. They're very dull and boring, and it's like what we just watched where it's, oh, just put all this on. There's no typography in larger productions whenever there's lyric videos. Because it's just, oh, it's just to get the lyrics across. And I don't find that as interesting. Like, here's a good example. This isn't in English. This is Parasite, song that was done by NQRSE. If anybody knows who that is, he is an Utaite. But lyric videos can be cool. They can be fun. The song's really good too, by the way. I highly recommend it. But lyric videos don't have to be boring. They can be fun. They can be interesting. Put the Orion from Metallica lyric video. That's a good one. Wait, what's it called? Are there titties in it? Orion Metallica lyric video. Orion is an instrumental only track. Well, now you're just being mean. Now you're just being mean. I was trying to share something cool. I'm going to put this song in the Discord thread, though, in case anybody wants the song Parasite. Because it's very good. I highly recommend that song. It's fun. Anyway, back to Hildebrand. You laugh, but Metallica's a band that hasn't released a good song since Enter Sandman. Yes, that's my real opinion. That's not just me being an ass. Metallica's overrated. Nickelback has more hits and more consistency than Metallica does. Yes, is something the matter? We're on something of a tight schedule here, Inspector. Stand back, Miss Ellie. My well-honed inspector senses are tingling. I feel a most fearsome adversary is lurking about. Hold on. Can he just feel that Godbert is here? It's definitely not ulti. Wait, what is this? This is... Did ulti... Oh, those are like bumps from him falling. Okay. It's time you really up the creek without a paddle, kids. Say hello to a not-so-little friend of mine from the Coliseum. He's large, he's in charge, and most of all, he's hungry. Goodbye, ulti. Okay, Bowser. We're never going to know what Charles Martinet was saying during that line. Father, how could it be? Bleh. Father, could it be that the aura of the unmitigated murderous rage that I felt in the was not our quarry, but you? Don't nod your head, Nashu. Hildy, I was merely taking a stroll in search of inspiration and materials for my newest masterpiece in the making. And what brings you and your friends to these parts today? Bro, put some pants on, please. So long, King Bowser. I don't believe that. But the king sounds like gay. So long, King Bowser. I don't buy it. He didn't enunciate well. Look, he has no ass. What is this? This looks like a charging cradle for a mouse or something. This is not an ass. This man has no ass. So it doesn't have the right mods installed. You know what? I'm going to screenshot this and edit it. I'm going to edit this later. No, wait. It was so long, a Bowser. That doesn't make any sense. I feel like what he said there is it's a lot like UFOs, right? We're never really gonna know if aliens are real until governments, and in this case, governments being Nintendo, actually answer our questions. Wait, his ass is purple, black checkered. What are you talking about? Sarah, are you okay? All right, here. I have fixed it. So here's the before. All right. Here's no ass Godbert. And then there's a has ass Godbert. See the difference? Not a lot would need to change on this character model to make this not terrible looking. Not a lot would need to change. Clip. Just a bit of sleuth work, father, dear. And with that, we must return to Ul'dah. If you have not heard, your son is set to compete for the Mithril Cup. What do you mean you're... No, I am. Oh, moonlighting as a gladiator, are we? A fitting second career for a Manderville man, if I do say so myself. That muscle-bound old man is the inspector's father? Remind me to never go to one of their family reunions. I can't enunciate. I'm over here talking about Charles Martinet, and I'm over here slurring my way through basic English. Just who is this inspector anyway? Hildy is a worthy rival, if ever there were one. Huh, who goes there? Oh my god. The fucking chicken's back. There's no way the chicken was talking. Shut up. Okay, I was about to say it's going, but Hildy, Selinia, I've been waiting for this day. Well, looky who we have here. You're quite the intimidating gent yourself. A friend of the inspector, mayhaps? I am Gilgamesh, wandering duelist. Oh no, I knocked my contact like off the center of my eyeball. No, don't go into the back of my head. Stop. Everything's blurry now. I think my contact is rotated weird. I can't read. No, don't clip that shit. Oh my god. Please? I need to be able to see to read. Okay, I think we're good. I'm Gilgamesh, wandering duelist, and I am not so much the inspector's friend as his enemy. Well, that makes two of us. Perk up, Gulliver, because this just might be our lucky day. Is there no one in this accursed realm who can remember my... Call me what you will, fiend, friend, but heed my words. Selinia is a formidable foe. That sounded like high praise coming from a big fella like yourself. To have such a powerhouse as his sidekick, the inspector, must be something else indeed. I know nothing's happening! I know not what brings you to do battle with these two, but I warn you, you will end up as seafood soup if you face them alone. Okay, why did he walk? He like rotated, like he was leaning back. Is his center of gravity off? How does his spine look? Something about the way he moves doesn't sit right with me. And with that, I must be off for reasons that I do not entirely understand. I am considered a fugitive of something in these parts. I did not expect to see Gilgamesh again. Selinia, I will not fall so easily this time. My man stands up, but he's walking to the bathroom like he just shit his pants. And he's trying not to walk properly because it's gonna get everywhere if he does. I don't like the way he walks. Well, it looks like I've got my legs full, all 8 of them. But if that adventure is too strong to take on alone, I'll just have to bring along a friend. Cell didn't see it. See what? Godbert just gonna please suplex the octopus. A supplely twisting, ring calling mind the undulations of a creature of the sea. Yes, inspiration has struck. What is happening? Wait, octopodes is a real word? Hold on, octopodes? No, hold on. Is octopodes the real word? Hold on. Octopodes. Oh. Octopode stems from the belief that because octopus is originally Greek, it should have a Greek ending. That doesn't answer my question at all. This term might be technically correct. Octopussies. Vivi's favorite is octopodes, and then quickly followed up by octopodes nuts. I didn't know octopodes was a real word. I always say like octopods, or not octopods. Fuck, octopi. octopod. Look forward to your next life as my masterpiece, fiend. What do you mean, fiend? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Run, Alti, run. Why is he chasing him down though? He's done nothing wrong. Why was there a random woman moaning? Muscleheads, I hate them! Why was there a random woman moaning? Oh my god. Ah! Wow, 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 wow. That shouldn't. It shouldn't have done 2 clips. I don't think it will. I think there's like a cooldown. I'm hoping there is. If there's not, I need to fix that. I don't know, how do you make a cooldown in Sammy? Oh my god. Play Discord. Is that still a thing? Is Play Discord still a thing? Do we still have that? We do. Everybody check their DMs really quick. Someone sent you a message. Your feet are in the fire, by the way, ma'am. Just wanted to let you know. Your tootsies are toasting. Succubus is still there. She's always there. Like every night I log out, I'm standing on the post in front of Kugane Tower. And I wake up and there's usually 1 or 2 people in the night at like 4 a.m. that left me a message that went, hey, if I blow myself up, can you res me up there, please? Good heavens, chanting upon father like that, I dare say it's taken a year off my life. Quite the crowd is assembled. It would seem the festivities are nigh about to commence. I had hoped to uncover more of Miss Avila's secrets, but no matter. What better place to continue my investigation than on the field of battle? Oh, you're adorable. Soljin Atkashcha. And you don't have a plate. Oh, you're just boring now. I thought you were cool. PP break? I mean BRB. You say PP break. PPB? Make PPB a thing. Good heavens, we haven't much time before the tourney begins. We must hasten back to the Colosseum and apprise ourselves on the rules of engagement. To a true gentleman, the battle is not about the victory or defeat, but fighting with honor. Whatever treachery or guile my opponents may employ, I will not lower myself to their level. Hildebrand, the type to pull out a M1911. The moment it gets a little dicey. You're still here. What are you doing? Florian Estrelink. Also, welcome back, Mike. I think you said you were making food earlier. I think that was you. Anyway. I don't think I said welcome back. Bumps on the head, chipped teeth. I'm one shabby looking octopus. I tell you, they don't pay me enough for this. But that's all going to change soon, isn't it, buddy? Bunga. What was that? What was that? Mr. Ultros. Just the octopus we were looking for. I was hoping you might enlighten us as to ye gads who gave you those ghastly bruises. Bruises? I fell down the stairs, that's all. Now get lost, I'm a busy octopus. Bunga. Who is this? Ouch, you have my sympathies, good sir. It is a challenge enough to coordinate 4 limbs, let alone 8. Is there someone inside your office? I don't know why I said office like that. No, whatever gave you that idea. I was simply fumigating the place for pests like yourself. Now, you have a battle to go fight? Funka! Milkshakes and nacho. Holy shit, I want a milkshake. Inspector, I think something's alive in there. That's just me talking to myself. Yes, funga, gods, yes, gods. Working as a receptionist sure is fun. Battered, bruised, beset by vermin, and still able to find joy and fulfillment in your work. I must say, Mr. Ultros, your passion for your chosen profession is truly an inspiration to us all. Selinia, if you would come with me for a moment, I fear the stupidity in the air might be contagious. Wait, is that the whole cutscene? Oh wow, we're walking way down here. Whoa! How do I get up? Whoa! Have you always been able to walk up or jump up and down that? That's cool. Rip, you don't know Cell Dub 2. Look, I'm very intelligent. Well, has your investigation borne any fruit? No, let me make the text option. Give me the agency. I see. Avila seeks to win the tourney and claim fortune to raise her and her sister out of poverty. Furthermore, she has implied that she has taken the necessary precautions to ensure that her victory is all but certain. While trailing her, you narrowly evaded a series of dastardly obstacles, and upon your return, that strange octopus appeared considerably worse for the wear. The evidence points in one direction. The Alamegan girl and Ultros are plotting together to claim the Mithril Cup and its lucrative prize. It's not as preposterous as it sounds. I've done some research on our 8-legged friend. It would appear that Ultros has become something of a regular at Old Dawes Taverns. Houses of pleasure. I suspect he is using his inside knowledge of the workings of the Colosseum to identify and eliminate potential threats, thereby ensuring victory for Avila and earning himself a healthy commission. There is also the matter of the Tempest Blade that is rumored to be the source of the Alamegan girl. Calm down! Alamegan girl's strength. This remains a mystery, which means that I fear your life is still in danger, Cell. One of the guards informed me that several crates of refuse from the Colosseum reception room were hastily discarded in Pearl Lane not bells ago. It is a stab in the dark, but the contents may yet provide some answers. I would ask you to bring them to me. Fuck you! No! I'm too important to be picking up garbage. This is absurd. Your favorite ice cream? Pour milk, sugar, and blend. God, I want ice cream. I have not had ice cream in about 2 years. I only recently started eating candy again. I want ice cream now. I might try to find some ice cream. Oh, you're adorable. What's your name? Also Squinston. All right, I like your name. There, I picked up the garbage. Am I allowed to do anything? Am I allowed to be a proper warrior of light? Am I allowed to fight in the arena? Like a real warrior? Where do I get a rabbit head? And where do I need to go? Gladiators go. Well, let me see what you found. I found 3 boxes of things that do stuff. Now, what have we here? Oh, yes, a spectacular assortment of innards and entrails. And what's this? A sack. Even more foul-smelling than the gore it was lying in, if that can be believed. And look here, something appears to be written on the side. Sentgot Sundries. It would seem that this merchant has had dealings with that squishy mass of tentacles. Let us pay a visit to the man and have him enlighten us as to the exact nature of their partnership. All right. What could this old man have built or have bought from this disgusting octopus creature that's very horny? I'm gonna guess it's octopus slime or like ink. Welcome, welcome. What am I gonna discerning lady like yourself be looking for today? I found this bag that smells terrible. Can you tell me about it, please? Oh? I'm sorry, madam, but I've said it once. I've said it 1,000 times. No exchanges, replacements, or refunds. I stand by the quality of my wares, and I expect my customers to do the same. Wait, did Ultra send you? I'll be asking the questions here. What exactly did you sell to that ungodly creature? It doesn't have spikes or anything. Well, what? Why? An entire sack full of gold truffles. Can you believe it? With the impressive price and that distinctive aroma. They're only for the most discerning of customers, which Mr. Ultros clearly is, as he just placed another order today. How much money does he have? Could these truffles somehow be connected to... No, I shall stop myself before I start sounding like Inspector Briardian. It wounds me that you would sneak off to conduct your investigation without me and to steal sell away here. This gentleman is not impressed. Hi, Ellie. Did you find anything, Inspector? Good gods, what is that dreadful smell? Miss Ellie, I would have expected a cultured young woman like yourself to be more educated in the Epicurean arts. That is the most distinct and delightful aroma of the gold truffle. An acquired taste, to be sure, but one that has won the hearts of many of an old Don gourmet. I particularly enjoy them slow roasted, as my dear mother makes them. Yep. All right, rich kid. Roasted, you say? Why, my mouth's watering just thinking about it. Might I be so bold to ask for the recipe? Oh my god, that's a real moment going on in the background right now. Look, he has a tiny little, he has one of those things with him. It appears the productive portion of this conversation has come to an end. Besides, the tourney is about to begin. Let us make haste back to the Coliseum. All right, goodbye, Briardian. Literally nothing happened. Why are you playing the Pornhub tape? Nothing happened. Well, that merchant proved to be a spectacular waste of time. Time which is in short supply. We must return to the Coliseum before the battle begins. Oh no, I didn't read that. I wanted to know what this Makode was wearing. No, I like your outfit. And you have very strong heterochromia. Cool, great. Another super unique cat girl running around. So cool. I hate when I see a really, really nice Makode design and then I see the eyes and it is, DeviantArt, anime 2006. See, I'm different, all right? I'm subtle. My eyes are very different. Or very similar. There's a slight difference. Actually, so small that most people don't even get it right when they draw fan art. Which is fine, by the way. But it is a fun little bonus if someone draws fan art and then you look at the eyes and you can tell they're slightly different colors. Wow, 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 wow. Your eyes are realistic. I mean, there can be heterochromia that is like that, but it's never one eye. It's very, 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 very rare that one eye is a completely different color. It's usually something slight, or it's like the iris itself is miscolored and you end up with something. Incoming up close pictures of eyeballs for people that don't like that. You get something like this usually, or like this, instead of what a lot of people think heterochromia is. Not that it doesn't exist. Because, I mean, this stuff happens all the time. Yeah, it's usually blue-green. Mm-hmm. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just every Makode is like, I want a red eye and a blue eye, or I want a purple eye and I want a red eye, or I want a white eye and a black eye, or like a yellow eye and a black eye. It's like, okay, cool, we get it. You made your OC. There you are. I was this close to starting the melee without you. And I'd be remiss to not tell you that there's been a slight change of plans. Another contestant suffered a last-minute injury. None other than our very own Ultros has stepped in to take his place, with everyone's favorite octopus joining in the fray. Spectators are just pouring in, and the bookmakers across town are raking in the gill, which ain't a bad thing for us. Word has it that Master Fergus himself is quite taken with my promotional skills. Aye, the future's looking bright for old Dour Meadow, it is. So, what say ye? Are you ready to get your asses kicked? Bleh. Arses kicked? You did the opposite way of thinking it. I just didn't want it to be blunt. I'd rather it be a really subtle thing. Like, my eyes are different on my model too, but it's more subtle here. Character to OC instead of OC to character. I just don't like making characters that are wacky. Even my own art is pretty subdued. Like, I posted all of my stuff in Discord recently, or a lot of it, and a lot of my, like, everything I draw is OC mostly. I don't do fan art at all. Like, I've done, out of everything I've drawn, I've done, I think, 4 character pieces, and one was the Momodora 4 attack animation interpretation painting I posted. Iris from Fire Force, I did one of her, which I didn't post. And then I've drawn a bust of Artorias from Dark Souls. And I think I've drawn Slenderman. No, yeah, I have. I've drawn Slenderman twice. But that's it. Like, I haven't... All my other stuff are just completely unique characters that I just make up. Fan art's not fun. At least to me. It's like you could fit in instead of spot the anime protagonist. Alright, that's what I like to hear, ladies and gents. It's time for the blades to whirl and limbs to fly. Alright, let's go do our big fight. I'm sorry, was anybody even in the stands? I didn't see a single person in the stands. It looked empty. Oh, stream? Stream, come back. Stream, hello? Are we back? I think we're back. It looks like we're back. Okay, I think we just had a small hiccup. I've noticed, since I called Spectrum like 8 times, and they finally fixed their totally not throttling of my internet connection, because, you know, it was only Twitch servers that it was happening on. It wasn't anything else. It was just to Twitch, which is really odd that it was only to Twitch. And yet I could go to YouTube and stream to an unlisted stream over there, and nothing would happen while Twitch was dying at the same time. Really wild, Spectrum. Good internet service. 10 out of 10. Genuinely fantastic. I've noticed that every evening, though, for the last 3 days at like 8:58 to 9, we have this hiccup where I drop about 600 frames. It's every night that I've streamed this weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, plutocrats and paupers, open your eyes and steel your stomachs. The Mithril Cup, brought to you by our ever charitable friends at the Amaginas and Sons Mineral Concern. Your concern is our concern. Is about to, real creative. Is about to begin. Real creative. Oh wow, we got 3 people here. Who will stand atop the heap of maimed bodies and twisted limbs to claim victory? Will it be the tempestuous Avila of Alamigo, Selinia, the famed warrior of light, or who was that grinning fool again? Oh, that's right, Humberbatch, agent of infamy and imbecile extraordinaire. or will it be our 11th hour entry, Ultros, the 8-legged purple purveyor of pain? It feels like it would hurt. Here I am. Did you miss me? My shiny teeth and me. I say we did. I'd say that messed with me. I'd say we have a battle for the ages here, folks. Combatants, take your positions and let the battles begin. Has he always been that bald? Wait, are they working together? Oh, they are working together. All right, there we go. All right, you know the deal. We team up and wipe out the others. Then when it's just the two of us, I'll take the dive. And you receive your share of the winnings. I have not forgotten our promise. Man, that didn't look suspicious at all. Absolutely nothing about that was suspicious. I like that everybody has a weapon. Hildebrand poses, the octopus laughs. Hildebrand's just posing in the background. He actually slid out of the way while posing of the AoE. Come on. That was funny. Look at Avella's blade spin. Why, she's a veritable whirlwind of death and destruction out there. They breed him tough at Alamigo, that's for certain. The same three people. What is Hildebrand gonna do? You are next. All right. Calm down. Don't be so theatrical. This is the this is way too suspicious. Here we go, ladies and gents. And once my buddy gets a whiff of these raw truffles, he'll be sneezing up a storm. Literally. Oh. So he is roasting them. Ah, nothing like the rich aroma of roasted truffles. All this fighting is giving Uncle Ulti an appetite. Is it time for dinner yet? Wait a minute. Roasted truffles? Braised in a savory sauce, just like Mother used to make them. Feel free to have seconds. There's a whole sack full where that came from. that meddling musclehead? What the fuck? What's taking him so damn long? Aren't the girl's gaze is give it away. Open that gate at once. Why would he listen to Briardian? That's the whatever way the wind blows fish thing. That's the gold saucer thing. What is that monstrosity? Okay, I did this as a face. Hold on. I'm just saving this. I just need this face. I don't know where I want to put this. I want to put this down here. There. I'll put it in the corner. I would say, this thing's not cute. This thing needs to not exist. Mr. Typhoon, is that your stomach I hear rumbling? Could you be interested in some roasted truffles, perhaps? Maybe he doesn't like truffles. Hildebrand? What fascinating friends you have, Ulti. Why, just look at this charming little nose. Is he perhaps suffering from a case of the sniffles? What is... could it be? Avila's vaunted Tempest Blade. Was that monster all along? That girl played us for full. How did you all not see this? How did nobody see this? Don't look at me, it was all her idea. I'm just a stupid octopus. You were the one who approached me, you double-dealing fiend. I just wanted to experience the thrill of battle, you know, for my work and all. Come on, Dower, has Uncle Alti ever lied to you? What did I tell you? I knew there was something fishy about that Alamegan whore. Whoa, all right. Jesus. Let's dial it back just a smidge. Holy shit. Alamegans. Beggars and brutes, a lot of them. We give them home in our lands, and this is the things we get. Send her to Garlemald for all I care. Just get her out of my sight before I get sick. I just wanted to, my sister. I feel for the girl, really. My little octopus heart goes out to her, but the rules are the rules, right? No, if Uncle Alti may be so bold. I say we call off the melee and have a final showdown between the 3 remaining competitors. That would be me, my buddy Typhoon, and Cell here. What do you say, Mrs. Warrior of Light? Oh, calm down, jeez. You didn't see an ad just played? No. That's what we want to see. All Tros. All Tros. All Tros. The 3 people have their demands. They will be met. Well, this is a most unprecedented. Yeah. Well, this is the most unprecedented turn of events, but who am I to deny the wishes of such a passionate crowd of martial arts aficionados? Back from lurking. Welcome back. The venue, Halatali. The fighters, the tag team Ultros and Typhoon versus the Warrior of Light, who will be left standing when the storm is settled. Be there or miss a battle for the ages. There's literally 3 people up there. It's literally only 3 people. Yet we have a stadium of people. Oh, there's Hildebrand. Wow. He doing okay? He did not fight as a gentleman. No, of course not. Big brain. Oh, hi, Briardian. I didn't even see you. So to review, the troubles were to elicit a sneeze from the octopus's oversized crony, which would be positioned so as to appear it was coming from the Alamegan girl's blade, allowing the 2 to sweep away their opponents with ease. No wonder I wasn't able to see it sooner. It's quite possibly the most imbecilic scheme I've ever encountered in my years of a consulting inspector. Yet you didn't see it right away. Shut up. At any rate, we have no choice but to trust in your abilities now, so let us make for Halatali. I don't want to go to Halatali. I hate Halatali. That dungeon sucks. We're just going to leave them here? I can't even talk to Nashu? Alright. Halatali is not a good dungeon. If it's... Wait, hold on. I need to make sure I'm not hallucinating. I need to make sure I remember exactly what Halatali is. Halatali is... Not a high-end dungeon, is it? Oh my god, yeah, I hate Halatali. I hope it's not going to make us do anything. Why didn't they question it when the contestants got covered in snot? Magic. I'm going to assume magic. Really? We have a duty out of this? What is this even under? I assume it's a trial. Yes, okay. 9 minutes? Okay, oh no, we're not doing that. We're just gonna go in unrestricted. It would be really nice if, aside from unrestricted, we had an option that was essentially one player balanced. That way, so the dungeon was balanced to one person. Because I know they're doing that with trust, but for things like this, it would be very nice to have that option. Because I don't want to just walk in and we beat it. Combatants, the final confrontation will be held here if all members of a whatever. Look, I can't read, all right? English is hard. This music sounds familiar. It sounds like early Final Fantasy. Classic music? It sounds like old FF music. I don't want to... Oh, he's way bigger than I thought he'd be. Did he get bigger? Because it is? Well, look. Oh. Okay. Don't exit the stage. Got it. This is cool though. I like this. This is a cool fight. What FF is this from? This sounds like ffxiv. No, 7 sounds too modern. Sounds like it would be from, I think, 3. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say like 2 or 4 because it sounds like SNES. And Selinia claims the Mithril Cup. Thank you, I guess. I don't know. What's the Mithril Cup? What do I get? What does that even mean? Man, you can really see the excitement in my character's eyes. Ooh, a treasure coffin. Wind up Ultros. Oh my god. I've seen this around. I've been wondering where people got this. Awesome. Wait, hold on. What did the... One can only imagine the time and effort Goldsmith Godbert put into the creation of this lifelike recreation of a lecherous purple octopus. Alright, so now we know what he made. We have the canon conclusion of his little quest that was going on. Good show, Selinia. Your performance has earned us front row seats at the award ceremony. This should afford us the perfect vantage point to thwart the thief. Come, let us return to the Colosseum. All right. Are we going to finish this episode of Hildebrand tonight? I think the first episode of Hildebrand we finished on stream. The second took 2 streams. Or in one stream. Second took 2 streams. This will be the third. Maybe we'll get this one done. Because that was my original goal. And that's my goal with the VODs for these. To make them just 1 episode each. That's my soft goal. I don't think I've even stuck to it. I think one of the Hildebrand quests are split between 2 VODs. I will say also, I think we lost 2 or 3 streams because I think I fell behind on exporting them off of Twitch. I checked my thing and I feel like a few VODs are gone forever because I forgot to export them. I don't know what the VODs were either. Like Kowloon's on YouTube. I think it's one of the Jack streams. I think one of them are just yeeted into the oblivion that is the void. It was a battle for the ages, but a worthy victor has risen to claim the spoils. And now let's take a look at that relic that our champion has won. What is it? You gotta risk it all if you really wanna win big. You know what that is? You're a real gamer. You know what I'm talking about. Behold, from the personal vaults of Master Fergus himself, the Warden's Grace, a timeless treasure, the likes of which our realm has never seen. one that's earned the attention of Eorzea's most prominent pilferer. I have a better ring than that. That thing sucks. Oh, I like that. I like that the music muted a little bit there. Above you. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, inspectors and invertebrates, the opening act dragged on overlong, but worry not, the main event is about to begin. Literally who? It's just some random dude. Is this the same guy? Or is this just a new random guy? Man of 1,000 faces, I know that you paid well for your seats here today, but I can assure you that my performance will not leave you disappointed. Now I invite one and all to sit back and enjoy the show. Who's triggering the fireworks for this guy? Vile fiend, mark my words, you have stolen your last treasure. I swear it on the Manderville name. Oh my God. I think not, Hildebrand. Greg, 'tis a pleasure to always reunite with old friends, but your timing truly leaves something to be desired. It's so fucking stupid. Okay, stop. Selinia, you bested me once, but not today. I shall have my revenge when I pierce your chest with my spear. Do you not mean your skewer? My spear! There you go. There you go. What's his name? Kowloon? What's his name? What's the chicken's name? Gabriel? What's Gilgamesh's like buddy's name? What's his sidekick's name? This is dumb. This is goofy. Vile thief, is there not a shred of honor in you? Return my weapon at once! Oh, it seems that we have an unexpected guest. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I fear attendance at today's performance is by invitation only. Love this stuff. It's so goofy. Now it's raining truffles, but the battle's already. Mr. Typhoon, just a moment. I'm sure I had a tissue here somewhere. How do you do a fake sneeze? I can't sneeze. I can't fake sneeze on stream. I've sneezed twice in my whole time streaming on stream. There you go. How far back will I slide? Well, goodbye. Goodbye, Godspeed, and good luck. Hey, the ring. Alas and alack, the ring sells straight into the hands of the fiend. Giving up so really, this is the shot we're gonna get with Godbert. Giving up so soon, are we? Those don't sound like the words of a Manderville man. Wow, wow, all right. But of course, brilliant father, if the ring won't come to me, I shall go to the ring. Why, it'll be just like Dalamud. Hildebrand, Helidor, Maximilian Manderville. Skyward, as only a Manderville can. Wow, that was smoothly animated. So, so is this how he died? His dad threw him to the Dalamud moon and he fell back down. Is it supposed to be that his dad killed him? And that's why he's so scared of his dad? You know, they kind of look like those two girls outside of the inn in Majora's Mask that are dancing all the time. If anyone knows what I'm talking about. 997, 998, 990. Oh, who's it? Why is it spelled 90? 90. 90. Why is it spelled 90? It's fucking dumb. Yeah, 90. Hey, look, there's the chicken with the skewer. There he is again. I'm like in the way. There he goes. I hope I wasn't covering the chicken the whole time. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, that's just Zombie Brand again. All right, now you play the Pornhub music. What is happening? These legs, they look strangely familiar. Oh, no, not the Naruto music. That's the wrong track. Put a little too much spin on that one, it seems. Yeah, but where'd the ring go? Oh, horrible. Not exactly as I planned, but who can argue with these results? Save for one thing, the ring is fake. How does he know it's fake? But no matter, I have a feeling this will lead me to the true treasure. Until next time, friends, you have been a most attentive audience. That key. Bloody hells. Which key? Guards, seize that fiend at once. Oh? You mean the guards down here? Oh, there we go.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. I'm always certain. Oh, it's a bomb bloom. Oh, the big bomb bloom.
My fucking baked beans.
Really? How did the guards not see where he went? They all take their eyes off of him? It's too late, sir. The prize, the second prize, the Ring of Inquiry, it's gone. The Ring of Inquiry. Second prize? What's the meaning of this? What do you mean, what's the meaning of this? We knew there were 3 prizes. We were told. Do I get a ring? Many-faced fiend or no? The man spoke true. A master goldsmith's eye cannot be deceived. This sun sphere is clearly a second-rate replica. Of course, Nashu applauds the explosion. I didn't catch that. Preposterous. It's just the dim lighting. Yes, if you'll just step over here. Corrupt all the way to the core. Have you taken ill, friend? You seem to be perspiring most heavily. As I've said, Nashu is S tier. Let's not be so hasty, friends. I can explain. Is he being arrested? This is literally Zombie Brand. He's literally got the... Oh my god. He's literally got the like stitching on his eye. Okay, whatever. I sold out my honor, joined forces with that odious octopus. Nice. Like that alliteration. All for a false treasure. What a fool I've been. Whatever it was I no. This is a wholesome scene. This is a touching scene. Okay, you know what? There's no way I can phrase this that isn't going to be easily misconstrued. This is an emotionally uplifting scene. There we go. You can't perverse that. Do not berate yourself so, Miss Avila. Why, it was exactly as you said, was it not? You were thinking of dear Hegadilla, Hegalina, and nothing more. Yes, please do lift it. Please do uplift it. I suppose I was at that. How do you know my sister's name? I assure you, young miss, under no circumstances did I tell you to the Nanawa Mines to eavesdrop on your intimately personal dialogue with your beloved sister. Also, are the stitches on the monocle crack? You have the right of it. Blinded by the prospect of fortune and fame, I lost sight of myself and what I truly was fighting for. My honor, my sister... my honor and my sister's trust will not easily be regained, but I will not shirk from the challenge. Alright, we're gonna just let this one come on in before we continue. Hey, look, there's the mushroom sitting up there.
Still touchy me, Heiny. Me likey, ooh, yes, my sexy bitch. Touchy the Heiny and touchy the no-no square.
What the fuck is a no-no square? Hi, Gravel. One mystery still remains. Before the thief had identified the ring as fake, he already acquired a key from the storeroom. Clearly the second prize. This ring of inquiry was his target from the start, but why? There must be some pattern to the items this fiend has stolen, a pattern that betrays his true intention. The treaty blade, Azimia's virtue, the ring of inquiry, all relics with quite a history, or to be more precise, relics from an era of the Beladians. Alright, please stop your son. Oh ho! If that is so, the answer is clear as day. The fiend means to found Eorzea's greatest museum of Beladian history, pushing up the prices and gouging honest men out of their hard-earned coin. Doubtless another one of his cards will appear on the scene to tell us just as much. Game music is crackling.
Game music crackling.
How about now? Did that fix it? Did that fix it? I hope it fixed it. Okay, good. Oh my god, that card's huge. Why is it so big? Why the hell is it so big? I need that sneeze emote. Oh my god. Please. So fucking stupid. I have enjoyed our little game, but all good things must come to an end. I shall claim the 4 sacred treasures, and justice shall be served. So this is the thief's final challenge to us. But what are these 4 treasures of which he speaks? We're gonna get Hildebrand out. Where the 4 treasures of Belladia become one, the wicked shall be judged in the blazing light of the... There he is! He's in the top right corner! Look, he's up there! He's up there! You can see him! There he is! Oh, will we see him again? An old legend, little more than a fairy tale at that. And yet it seems the Phantom believes there is some truth to these words. You can't see him in the background anymore. But we get the belly button. 4 sacred relics from Belladia, the wardens of justice, lofty words coming from a glorious footpath.
Did you see it? Right on the left side.
One who's winning over the common folk by the day. If rumors are to be believed, it would seem that the tales of a master thief ruffling the feathers of the rich and famous have won the man more than a few admirers. Consider his targets thus far: an old-down collector and hired thugs, a trading mogul and the brass blades, and now a mining magnate and the stone torches. Is it any surprise that the sympathies of the ordinary Uldans would lie with the perpetrator rather than his victims? Astutely observed, Maselli. Our quarry clearly harbors no small degree of resentment for wealth and authority. Nashu has that Nashu's got that face right now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Nashu's got that look right now like a spider is crawling up the back of Briardian's jacket, and she doesn't know if she should tell him or if she wants to just laugh at how much he's going to freak out when he actually finally feels it. She's got the look I have when I'm watching something go slowly wrong and I don't want to tell anybody. I am in the way. I'm just going to stay down here until Nashu's off screen. All according to his Keikatsu. Okay, first of all, it's Keikaku. The fuck is a Keikatsu? A planned Kotatsu? The planning Kokatsu? Where all the scummery and villainy is plotted? A nice warm table? Wow, this hurts my neck to do this. Astutely observed, Miss Ellie. Their quarry could... Might his next target be a member of the syndicate? Perhaps the Sultana herself? Alright. I guess Hildebrand's just going to stay under the card. Ha ha! Then it will be to his downfall. For the greater the challenge, the higher I rise. Just a moment, if you would. Mark my words, ye have many faces, there is but one man who shall lay claim to the lost relics of Belladia. It shall be Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector Did I spell? Wow, I spelled it wrong in the title. I'm fucking stupid. I literally went into the stream. I was thinking about this multiple times. I could not figure out if the word I wanted was inquiry or inquiry. Because inquiring is asking. What the fuck is inquiry then? Hold on. Am I? Inquiry versus inquiry. Inquiry is preferred for formal requests and official investigations. Inquiry is much broader, referring to any request, formal or informal. Okay, so they're the same thing. That's kind of intelligent of him to use inquiry then, because he's very informal. I would say he's a very smart man. Yes, I'm sure that it inspires us all with great confidence. Look, there he is again. There he goes. This goofball is the best. I'm loving this. What's that? No, it couldn't be. Methinks Godbert might need a new pair of spectacles. What do you mean? Am I allowed to go edit the front of his pants? Is that okay? Am I allowed to do that? I mean, we edited the back. We gave him an ass. Am I allowed to go edit the front? Is that too much? Next quest is so good, though. I assume we're gonna get the little, like, next time on Dragon's Ball Z thing. Yeah, here it is. It's a race to recover the 4 lost relics of Belladia, as the feed's true identity and aspirations are revealed. Will Eorzea fall prey to the forces of evil? Or will our hero do what only a Manderville can? Hildebrand will return in her last vow. All right, that was good. The key to the next case is a mask. Have you ever worn a mask for so long that you forgot what it actually looked like? I have. Fuck. Oh, rest in peace. And how did they freeze like that in midair? Talk about a mystery. Oh, well. See you next time. Still editing the front. No, why you gotta be perverted? What? Look, all I'm saying is I'll make it fit better. I'll make it look more appropriate. Over here acting like I'm gonna give this man a giant hog. I mean, like I've drawn a penis or two. Usually, you know what? I'm not gonna talk about that. You know what? We're gonna move. We're gonna move on. Oh my god, actually, I'm gonna put Hildebrand's ass on the next thumbnail for this part. If I edit this down, I'll do that. That would be a fun thumbnail. Hashtag altlude. That's literally the tag on Twitter for any NSFW art.
Excellent.
That was good. That was solid. Hey, add quote works. I forgot we had add quote. I think it's only mods that can do it though, which is annoying. I wish VIPs could. Wait, so if you do, hold on. It says 11. What other things have I been quoted? The British write in English. Hold on. Before people start spamming quote, give me like 2 seconds. Give me like 2 seconds, please. Give me just a second.
Jesus. Oh no.
Oh, I don't know.
The toxin?
Don't play that right now.
The toxin is affecting them?
Are those people killing themselves?
You were with it, Private. What do we do?
We need to do something.
Just let me think.
They're dying.
I need a second. They released it? We're not near the road.
We can't just stand here as uninvolved observers.
I need a second, okay? Just give me a second.
Do something. We're not assholes.
Just just a second.
There were children in that Elliot, please tell us what to do.
I need a second, okay? Why can't anybody give me a goddamn second?
Should I make that a soundbite? What am I watching? I'm just buying time. I had that right. I was disabling the quote on Stream Elements that way, so if people use this, it isn't gonna grab. It isn't gonna grab two things.
My fucking baked
I was just killing time. The movie is The Happening. It's a really terrible M. Night Shyamalan movie that's just fun to watch. He makes the wind scary. The wind is supposed to be scary. Let me see if I can find it.
Maybe people are setting.
Let me see if I can find the scene where they're running from the wind. Yeah, here it is.
Maybe people are setting off the plants.
What are you saying? That guy was crazy. We have to save them.
They're already dead. What if they're targeting us as threats? I mean, this part of the field may not have been set off. Something in this field could be releasing the chemical into the air when there's too many of us together. Let's just stay ahead of the wind.
All right. Here's the scariest scene in any M. Night Shyamalan movie. This man successfully made a breeze terrifying. Happening watch along wind. You know what?
Let's just break up into groups.
You guys scared yet? This shook me as a kid. This had me terrified as a young child. The camera couldn't keep up. Wind is fast. Wind.
No, you let go of my hand.
The 15th Congress. Wind is scary. Wind is fast. We could watch The Happening in the Discord server. That'd be fun. I still want to do one of these, like at least some of these, because I really want to watch Hercules. I think Hercules would be really fun. I've never seen it, and everything I've heard about Hercules looks cool. So I think I would enjoy Hercules. But yeah. For anyone who wants to get mad again, yeah, I put Big Hero 6 and Soul in D. I went back through and I thought about it more. Big Hero 6 is worse than Soul. So, you know, Pixar, Disney fans, eat your heart out. Hercules is surprisingly very Yiddish. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? If that was real wind, they wouldn't have a chance. Because the whole concept is like, if it's the plants here, okay, hold on. Real talk, I think The Happening is a cool concept. I like the concept of the movie. Full disclosure, I think The Happening on paper is a sick idea. However, I don't know how you make The Happening work as a movie where the plants are the antagonist. You can't do that. The Happening has to be a you can't really focus on the active avoidance of it, because you can't really avoid it. It needs to be about the passive avoidance. Kind of think of how A Quiet Place focused on world building by making little choices where it's like, oh, they eat with food that isn't going to make a lot of noise. They don't use utensils that'll clang. They play board games still that are quiet, but they use replacement parts for the pieces so they don't risk making noises. They don't carry anything with batteries in it that could make a noise. Like little things like that. Precious taters. Wispy taters. Hold on. What was their thing? Wispy taters taste good. What's taters precious? Okay, I like this person. It has a lot of cool Jewish references that blew over my head as a kid, minus one character. I don't think I'd pick up on any of that. Okay. All problems would be solved if you had a cabin right by the waterfall. Endless noise. Yeah, but then you couldn't, like, then it wouldn't be a fun movie. I understand that plot hole, but I don't consider that a plot hole. More of a, I mean, here, let me put it this way. People live in Arizona. People should not live in Arizona. If people are gonna sit here and go, they should just move by the waterfall. You should move out of Arizona. There are parts of this earth that humans should not inhabit. Anywhere where the temperature is regularly at a level of you will die, you should leave. Quiet Place had 2 had a neat bit. I haven't seen the second one yet. I kind of don't want to, not because I don't think it looks bad or good. I feel like the first one was a good movie. People escape to an island. That's cool. That's actually really interesting. That's a way better... See, that's a way funner thing to explore than... Well, they should just move down to the waterfall. Pushes glasses on nose, furrows brows, scratches chin. Like, no. Enjoy the movie. Like, what happens on the island, though? How does that work? It's actually a pretty interesting ending. Oh, it's an ending. Okay. That's cool. I like that. I wasn't trying to be condescending. I'm not talking to you. I'm using the royal you, Mike. I'm just talking about the common complaint I hear about The Quiet Place from people that want to reach for the lowest hanging fruit to legitimately try to criticize that movie. It's a good horror film. It's creative. It's fun. It gets its premise across. The characters are enjoyable and fun and actually intelligent. It even explains how they came. Maybe I will watch Quiet Place too, like the monsters. Okay, maybe I will check it out. I feel like Quiet Place is intelligent in the way that 10 Cloverfield Lane is intelligent. 10 Cloverfield Lane is a really good horror movie where the monsters are literally a footnote. Like, literally. It is... they get to a bunker... Well, they wake up in a bunker. And they are told they can't leave the bunker because there's monsters outside. And there literally are. There literally are monsters outside. But you never see the monsters, really. So it leads to the characters having moments of, are there monsters? Is this crazy person just kidnapping us? Cloverfield was good. I love the cheesy dialogue. The first Cloverfield, I haven't seen the first one. I only watched 10 Cloverfield Lane, and I actually watched it in... wasn't in IMAX. I think it was a regular theater. But 10 Cloverfield Lane was really good. All right, stop. Okay. No. Not gonna stop. People shout on Cloverfield Lane, though, all the time. Because, well, they could have just left the whole time. Why did they just attack him and overpower him? And it's... humans don't work like that. It's the same sort of... that level of criticism is the same as people that watch a car crash and go... when they should have just swerved. I would have swerved. I would have pulled my Desert Eagle out of my left boot and my hunting knife out of my right. And I would have taken him out. Okay, fucking ninja warrior from the mall down the street. Yeah, masterful disaster horror. I love Cloverfield Lane. And in the fact that the monsters are a footnote is the best way to do it. Can't say brands. Can we say Circuit City in movies yet? That's been dead long enough, right? Nobody owns it. Can we say Circuit City? Is that allowed? Yeah, my character in the game can't do a backflip like I can. Well, then that just means it's unrealistic. Like there's I don't know. In games, there's a difference between a decision like Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, and 4 of, you know, you're standing next to a small plank of wood on the ground and Leon goes, man, I'm gonna have to find another way around this. I can't see any path. When he could step over it. And what's the game called? It's called like Persimophobia or something. What is that game called? There's a platformer. There's a platformer. We've talked about it on stream before, that I bought and uninstalled within seeing the first screen of the game after starting it up. And it was a platformer that had a stamina bar. It was a 2D side-scrolling platformer that had a stamina bar, and the overworld was Zelda 2's overworld. But you had a stamina bar on the overworld too, which made no sense. They did the equivalent of adding fall damage into a platformer, and there's a difference between those decisions and the decisions that lead to Leon not being able to walk over a very short object in the world. And the difference is, one is for gameplay reasons. One is to pace out the narrative and your progress into the world in a way that is not invasive. It's supposed to be a mobile game. Is it supposed to be a mobile game? No. I think it's a terrible game with great art. If I can find it, I'll put it in chat. Last time I talked about it, someone in chat piped up and knew what the hell I was trying to describe. I don't know if I could find this again. Platformer with stamina bar. Indie game. I don't know if I could find this. Oh, wait. I think I know what it is. Oh, Enotopia Awakening. Found it. Wow, that name just came back to me out of nowhere. So it's a game called Phoenotopia Awakening. Is there anything on this screen that's gonna like eat me? No, you'll just see how broke I am on my Steam account. I think. Hold on. Just want to make sure. All right. No, you'll just see how broke I am. So it's called Phoenotopia Awakening. I think it's really pretty. Like, it looks really good. But you have a stamina bar up here. And I don't understand why you have a stamina bar. And you have a stamina bar on the overworld as well. So the way the overworld works, if you've seen Zelda 2, it works the same way. You walk around and you don't have a sprint or any... Well, you do have a sprint. This is the part that annoys me. They give you a sprint on the overworld. And the AI is clearly as aggressive as it can be. It doesn't intelligently move. So in Zelda 2, the enemies on the overworld moved faster than Link when he was in the grass. And I think in general, actually, I don't think Link's speed changed in Zelda 2. Zelda 2, enemies moved faster than you. So the way to deal with those, because they were random encounters that happened in the overworld but visualized so you could avoid them, was to move in an intelligent manner and get to the next area quicker. And some reason occurred within these planning stages of the game that allowed them to come to the conclusion of, what if we made the overworld bigger and the enemies are still faster than the player, but walking is too slow to A, avoid the enemies that are way more aggressive and way more Bethesda-esque, and by that I mean beelining for your ass constantly, than Zelda 2's, and we force them to use a sprint or a sprint button so that there's a reason for the stamina bar to exist. You don't need a stamina bar. My problem with this game is everything you do affects your stamina bar. And it feels like the overworld is an extension of, we need a reason to justify the stamina bar existing on this screen, not complementing it. You should never justify a mechanic to exist. A mechanic should be justified to exist by the other mechanics. You should never be building the mechanics to justify what you want. Because it feels like they said, well, we want a stamina bar. How do we make this world make use of the stamina bar? Instead of the other way around of, what if we build a world that makes use of a stamina bar? The stamina bar was made first. If that makes any sense. It's a fine line, and I feel like I'm doing a poor job of articulating it right now. But I feel like they made the stamina bar in the main part of the game because they wanted you to use a resource when you swing at things or when you attack things, and whatever, that's fine. I also don't like that, but whatever. And if I remember correctly, jumping uses your stamina, which I think is stupid. But then you have the overworld where, well, we can't just get rid of the stamina bar. So how do we make the overworld make use of the stamina bar? And it feels forced, and it doesn't feel nice. It doesn't feel good to play.
This is my favorite part of ffxiv.
Shut up! Shut up! This is the best part of every stream. What are you talking about? Where I get sidetracked for 45 minutes and we talk about random things. This is the best part. Does it regen? Oh yeah, it regens. I still think it's terrible. Like, my problem with it is, if you're gonna make a stamina bar, you shouldn't have to build a world that justifies its existence separately from the world's design. The world's design should inherently be supportive of the stamina bar, not the other way around. And you can feel when it's not. And you can feel when it's not whenever you're running out of stamina and you get annoyed. You should never feel annoyed when the game is making you wait for something. If a game is making you wait and it doesn't justify it properly, you're gonna be annoyed. And that's how you can tell if something is designed poorly, at least in my opinion. If you're annoyed with a design decision, it wasn't implemented properly. Nothing should ever get in the way of you enjoying interacting with the world that the developer has created. Nothing at all. That means UI, that means platforming mechanics, that means actual mechanics. Separate from platforming, it could be the way the attack loop works. You should not get annoyed with anything, ever. Cell is so mean. I disagree. What now? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What is that noise? What is happening? It does it in a moderate time. Kinda. I feel like it regens too slowly from when I played it, but I'm gonna be harsh on it because I don't want it. The bird is my response. Like, we can probably talk about this more on Jack and Daxter on Friday, but oh damn it, I didn't get my Higenbon off. I'm a terrible samurai. But if you've noticed when we play Jack and Daxter, there's no waiting on anything. There's no waiting for a stamina meter to recharge. There's nothing ever taking the player away from their interaction with the world and, by extension, their link with the environment. Because a platformer
In mediocre Simulator
I probably parse higher than you. The problem with a platformer having anything that disconnects you from the world is you're constantly begging for the player to lose interest in whatever activity they're doing at that moment. A player should never feel like their connection is broken to their character, the world narratively, nor the environment.
Samurai are 12.
Yeah, okay. Oh, no, stream's going down. Stream, come back. Stream, come back. Are we back? Okay, we're back. I disagree. I'm a good samurai. Stream stuttering. It should be back now. I'm trying to think of a good example. I'm trying to think of a good example of a game disconnecting you from the world. Because I say narratively, and a game doesn't need to have a narrative to disengage a player from the world due to a flaw in a mechanics implementation. The narrative is what you see in the world on a subconscious level. It's not just what the game tells you. Exposition isn't narrative incarnate. Exposition is a vehicle to transmit an idea very bluntly to your brain, basically, which is why people get mad at exposition, because transferring that information to a viewer is, there's two ways to do it. It's inherently risky to do it in a expositional vomit word salad, because if it's not done well and if it's not prefaced or qualified, you're going to think it's talking down to you. And I don't mind things that get wordy when they're explaining things. I don't get hung up on it because I'm there to go on the journey that the director or creator has in mind for me. It's not my concern of how they want to do it. It's not my concern whether it's good or bad either. My concern at the end is, did I enjoy it? And can I articulate why it's good or why it's bad in my opinion? So I'm not going to sit there and actively watch it and genuinely hate on it unnecessarily and be like, well, I don't like the way this character told me about this character Roberto because it could have more intelligently delivered that. Whatever. Do I like the way it was handled though? Afterwards, when I have the full picture, did it qualify it well? Did it justify that style? And maybe it didn't. I like Roberto. Roberto's a good character. He's my favorite Fallout character. Oh, hey, hi. I enjoy this trial. Hi, Rathgal. I hope your day's going well. Welcome to the stream. We usually do FF14 on weekends, but we did Hildebrand tonight, and we finished up one of the episodes, so we're doing this now. But I hope your weekend has gone well. And yes, this trial is very good. I think I cried the first 5 or 6 times I played it. But anyway, when we get to Crash, when we do Crash... Wow, I can't believe I just did that. Okay, I just brain deaded my entire rotation. When we get to Crash on stream, we'll have a lot of conversations about platformers and what's wrong with modern platformers, because I've played the first 5 levels of Crash 1, and while I'm not liking the game to its core, I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying seeing where platformers were, and I'm enjoying seeing why I dislike modern platformers in a very clear, transparent manner. Because there's a lot of things in modern platformers that aren't done well anymore. And education of players and delivery of silent exposition is not done well anymore. And that extends to many games, actually. A lot of genres suffer from developers. Oh no, what ad break? No. Why am I not getting my alert that says an ad break will be starting tonight? Yesterday, I was getting, hey, an ad is going to run in 5 minutes. Why am I not getting it tonight? Why am I actively not getting it tonight? Can someone who's in chat put in chat to refresh a few times? That usually gets ads to go away. For anyone new here, please. Any mods? It's really frustrating that I'm not getting my notification that says an ad is starting so I can do my spiel. Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate it. Oh, wow, that didn't work. I thought it would. Whoops. All right, that wasn't bad. I like your profile picture the best. That was solid. But when we play Crash, fully expect... man, I should have snoozed those ads. I didn't even catch them coming. Jesus Christ. I was going to end stream, like, after that trial was over. I should have snoozed the ads. Jesus Christ. I did not know the ads were on the way. Because Twitch's broken-ass platform is not telling me that I have ads about to play. They just play them. Very much enjoy Crash 3 personally, in part because of my own nostalgia. They're good games. I grew up on Ratchet and Clank. Well, hold on. Let me back that up. That's actually kind of a lie. I grew up on Jak and Daxter. I grew up on some Ratchet and Clank. And they've kind of driven my taste for a lot of games. And not just for platformers, but narratively and mechanically, where it's... games can do so much more than a lot of people realize, even if they're simple. Ratchet and Clank, especially the Future Trilogy, Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction, and A Crack in Time. I don't want to talk about Quest for Booty. You literally don't need to play it. It has so little impact on the story. It doesn't do anything. So I never played those, so I can't directly compare. Yeah, I feel like, the cool thing about platformers is I feel like if you look at Jak and Ratchet, though, they're wildly different, and you're right. You can't... So, like, okay, I'll agree mostly, because you can look at it and you can think about the visual feeling of a lot of it. And with Crash, I look at Crash and I don't like the visual look of Crash. I think it looks stiff. I think it looks floaty. I think it looks imprecise. In playing Crash, after playing about an hour of it, I still think it feels floaty. I still think it feels misleading in its precision. But I think it's intelligently designed. And I think it's a design that, while not 100% for me, I see the appeal. Because I played through Crash and I got to level 2 or 3. Let me check all the Crash levels on the first game really quick. Crash 1 level list. If I can find this. So, Insane Beach, you can get a crystal on, which is the first level. And then there's one called Jungle Rollers. And Jungle Rollers has an alternate path. And I didn't like that it... I didn't like that it wasn't clear that the unloaded in crystal platform was needed for the path split. So It's here. I can probably just open. I can probably open CSP. Again, do this. Ignore Godbert's ass. There, regular Godbert back. None of that fan service. So in Crash, there's a level, right? Like you're walking, and then there's a wall here, and it goes over. And let's say we're gonna use blue. So the X here is Crash. Like I'm standing here, and then there's a crystal right here that looks like a pentagram. And it's not solid. I can't jump on it, right? And we're going to talk about this when I play Crash proper. Like I'll properly talk about this. We're just on the conversation. But inside of this wall, there's a platform here, right? So there's another wall in here. That takes you back. And I'll do dots for the bottom wall. And there's two paths. There's a door leading out this way. And then you could go up and this way. I don't like that when I got here, I saw a silver box here in the air. I don't like that I saw a box here in the air and a wall of boxes here. And I don't like that that happened because in my mind, what I thought I could do was jump on... I thought I could jump on these boxes, jump up to this, which would then bounce me up to the platform, if that makes any sense. I hope that makes sense. But the game doesn't let you do that. You can get enough height off of these boxes if you break them in the right order to do that, but you can't. However, the way to actually progress this is to go forward apparently to the next level or the level after that, get a crystal, come back here, get on this, it brings you over and then brings you up. And then you can jump and jump up. That's not for me. I get why people are fine with that, though. I don't... Yeah, sometimes you need stuff from later on. And I don't mind it. Hold on. I saw your messages. I just didn't want to get off my train of thought. I think you might appreciate the evolution of the games as you go further. Oh, yeah. Twinsanity was good. Like, the latter ones look cooler. Seemed like a good transition to 3D, especially if it was finished. How can we ignore it, though? What exactly were you talking about there, Reth? Apologies. I definitely, skipped over that. In later games, they fixed that by having colored platforms, so interesting to see how you react to those when you get there. So we did a game the other night. We did a game called Pseudo Regalia, which isn't done. It's definitely not completely finished. Godbert? Yeah. He doesn't have an ass in game, so we gave him an ass. We did a game called Pseudo Regalia, which I highly recommend. If you like platformers, it's super fun. It's on Steam. It's $7. And with Pseudo Regalia, there were definitely moments that were, oh, I'm going to have to get something to come back here. However, I was allowed at every opportunity to just bullshit it. If I wanted to chain together 18 jumps, I'm allowed to if I can find a way to do it. And I found a way to do it a lot of times on stream. There were 10, 15-minute moments and stretches of that stream that it went on for about 5 hours where we just attempted again and again to make a jump, and we finally did. Thank you for the Discord link, Tara. Crash 4 was fantastic, but the road to 112% is brutal. I will say this. While my ideal experience for a game is that the game never gets in the player's way of progress in a way that feels artificial, a la the Crash 1 attempt at gating content by making you go do other levels and then come back, which I get, I understand, because Crash's scoring system inherently supports that, which is why I'm kind of okay with it. Crash's whole thing is you finish the level, but you didn't break every box. You know what? Cool, fair, understand, got it. You're incentivizing players to go back for multiple reasons. Because then if they don't get all the boxes on jungle rollers, perhaps they'll be on the 5th level, they'll get the crystal, go, oh wait, I bet I can go back to jungle rollers and do the thing. Oh yeah, I didn't get all the boxes. I may as well do that now. I understand that. That's cool. Fair. Completely understand. That doesn't sell me as easily as it does other people, and there's no issue with being sold that easily. If you're into that, you're into that. I play bullet hell games. I play games for crazy people. Like, I understand there's some weirdness to certain games. I get that. But I prefer agency. I prefer the ability for the game to go, hey, you should come back later, and me to go no, which is ironic, as I love Zelda games. And I'm not Breath of the Wild. I like Zelda games. I like, oh, you need the boomerang here. Oh, you need the bow here. I don't know how I'm gonna. I don't know. That's a long conversation to get into as to why I'm okay with that. So I'm not going to. If you're playing the original version, you have to do it in one life to get the gem. See, that's also kind of fun to me. Again, I play bullet hells, so it's like I'm currently doing a Jack and Daxter no death run, and this will be the 10th attempt on Friday. I've died 9 times. So I'm not opposed to stuff like that, but I'm only not opposed if the platforming is good and the game is fair. If I ever feel like the game is taking a cheap shot at something, I'm not going to enjoy it. I think I'm going to be annoyed, and I'm going to be dismissive of every attempt the game has to woo me from there on. It gets so much worse in Crash 4. They added perfect relics. You have to get everything in a level without dying once. See, I think I would enjoy that. Makes sense, but I actually appreciate the change in the remaster somewhat. Oh, they're both good. There's definitely there's one thing I'll say that Toys for Bob has done great. You know what? Before I end stream, we're going on a goddamn tangent here. Fuck it. I'm gonna boot up the Spyro trilogy really quick. I want to show something. I want to show something that a lot of people I don't think notice. And it's instantaneous for me to show this, but I do want to show it. And maybe this will be a teaser for what we're doing later. So, in Spyro, there's a movement restriction just due to the technology of the era. Music? Hello? All right, there we go. There's an interesting movement restriction in Spyro that some people picked up on. Not a lot of people did. And I think it's really intelligent. And I think it's really cool. Let's see if I can find it. Come on. Spyro, please mute. Please mute? I can't even talk. Please boot. Thank you. If you haven't played the Spyro trilogy, by the way, please go play it. It's very good. Okay. It's a very good trilogy. It's very solid. No. Come on, there we go. It's very, very solid. So, there's something in the original Spyro game that they maintained, and I feel like Crash does it too, but I need to play the original Crash games to really notice. And it's why it still feels good. And it feels like home still because they didn't change the core feeling of how Spyro moves. So if I walk quickly, Spyro kind of weaves left and right, and it's a very smooth movement. He doesn't snap. He doesn't like on an octogate. If I walk slowly though, you can kind of see how he just he snaps on a 45-degree axis, or well, rotational axis for each step of his animation. Like right here's a good example. And that's how the old game plays. The old game, when you're running, he flows because the animation can cover it up. But when he's walking, there's not really an animation here to cover it up. And there's also D-pad controls. Yeah. It's something they kept, and Crash feels like an old game. And that doesn't mean it feels bad. It means Crash feels really precise in its world. And does that mean the controls are bad? Modern standards? No. But they're not as precise as they could be. However, in the world that was built with those controls in mind to feel good with those controls, Crash and Spyro feel great. They feel good to play. My problem with Crash is lack of precision is that there are some short-sighted jumps that you have to make. And by short-sighted, I mean you don't get a lot of time to register how far or when to time it if you're just barreling through, and that's fine. No one plays games the same. I play them very strangely. I end up breaking games a lot because of how I play games. I don't think I necessarily finished any of them, but I played a bunch of them. The Spyro games? I actually never finished any of the Spyro games. No, stream, come back. Are we back? I never actually finished any of the Spyro games. Oh, we're going down again. Stream, hello. 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 Spectrum. Hello. Are we back? Are we good? Are we solid? Spectrum, are we really going to do this? Really? Really, Spectrum? What the fuck? What the fuck? No! I wasn't done! Are we good now?
Are you feeling it now, Spectra?
Maybe it's my VPN. It might be my VPN going down. If I change my VPN, though, OBS is going to throw a fit. There, hold on. Let me see if it clears up. It's never stuttered to us. On my end, I can see it. So even if it's not stuttering for everybody. All right, looks like we're solid. But anyway, yeah, I actually never played the Spyro games other than Year of the Dragon, which I bought. I bought Year of the Dragon at a Rite Aid with my mom a long time ago. So Rite Aid had a game section a long time ago, which Rite Aid barely exists anymore. Walgreens bought them out. Rite Aid is a pharmacy for people who don't know. Rite Aid had a game section a long time ago, though. And I always went in to get prescriptions with my mom, and I would see Spyro on the shelf, and it was like, I don't know, $15 or $45, something like that. And I wasn't able to get it. She would never buy it for me because we were super broke when I was young. And finally she bought it for me. Love the game. I love Spyro. I think the original Spyro graphics still hold up. I think Year of the Dragon still holds up. I think it looks really good. I think it looks very charming still. Spyro, Year of the Dragon, cutscenes. I think its art style is timeless and doesn't need to be up. Jesus, that's a disturbing sound to start that on. I don't think a good remaster should necessarily overhaul too much, though. And likely the problems you see in Crash may very well be original problems in the original game. No, that means it's a good remaster. There's a difference between a remaster and a remake. And a remake is what it sounds like. It remakes the original game, usually to fix some optimization issues, etc. A remaster is a celebration of the game in my mind. And I'm going to steal that exact statement from Neryl. Go watch Neryl if you want to see a really good video. Hold on, make sure titty doesn't pop up on my YouTube screen. Neryl has a really good video on Majora's Mask. I've been following Neryl since he was at, I want to say like 8,000 subs. I've been following this guy forever. And he has a really good video on Majora's Mask 3D. It's the first video of his to blow up. And if you want to know what I mean, here's his view count: 48, 28, 3.5, 4.2 million, 930 or 53k, 2.3 million, 580, 39, 600. Like, one of these blew up way bigger than the rest. This is a really good video. I'm not going to watch it on stream because I want you to go watch it yourself. He does a good job of articulating exactly why I think Majora's Mask 3D is a terrible, terrible remake. It's not a remaster. It is a remake. But I think it's a bad remake because it forgets a lot of things. Love this video. Does a good job of succinctly summing up my opinions. Anyway, a remaster should bring an old game to modern audiences with all of its faults. Everything that was in that game should be in that game. Every bug, okay, that's not feasible, but if we're going to get pedantic, whatever. Every bug, every glitch that you used to do, all of it should be there. It'd be like if Halo 2 got remastered and you can't sword jump off of friends anymore in multiplayer by utilizing the game's velocity exploits. Like, it wouldn't be fun. It wouldn't be the same thing. It'd be new, and that's not what people are expecting with a remaster. The Skylanders count. What does that mean? Look up Hunter Yeti from Spyro 4. It's hilarious. Oh, Hunter Yell. Wait, which one? Hunter Yell, Spyro 4. Yell, not Yeti. Have you played Metroid Prime Remaster? That's my high bar for that standard. I have not. I actually didn't play. I didn't play Metroid. I miss Metroid really hard. Oh, this. Wow! I actually haven't played Metroid. I've somehow avoided it. I will say I played Metroid. What's the new one called? Metroid Prime. Not. What's the new one? The on Switch, the side scroller. I don't know what it's called. Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread is too expensive, but boy, do I think Metroid Dread feels great. I played the demo for this thing. Man, the controls felt good. Like it looks as good as it plays. Just the parries being available like from the jump. I think this is the part that made me swoon for this game. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's this cutscene. It's like the first cutscene in the game. This is weird for me to nerd out over because I normally don't give a shit about armor. So here, I'm gonna go like frame by frame here, and I'll have to move my big ass head. This made me kind of go, okay, I'm into this. Kind of like with Pseudo Regalia, I jumped once and went, all right, no, I'm full in. You don't have to convince me anymore. It feels great. Where's my model? I need to move myself. Where is my model? There you are. I'm gonna put myself over here for just a second. So I want you to pay attention to these on her on Samus's shoes. And really all of the articulation points on the armor that they thought about. Because if we go frame by frame, they kind of settle into new locations. And yeah, it kind of clips, but it's a video game. Like there's going to be forms that these things take that aren't realistic. But I like that these little segments of the shoes move. I love that they move. I like that the armor articulates enough for 85% of the animations that she'll do throughout the whole game. And it's little things like that that tells me the developers cared. And that their goal was to put out a product that even in a cutscene, you're going to believe what you're seeing. Because that's the job of a game, is to convince you that you are in a world, you are partaking in this journey with this character or as this character, and anything that pulls you out of it is a bad thing. So minimizing that should be the most important thing to a developer. That doesn't mean polish. Like, we don't need Red Dead 2 levels of asinine insistence on, oh, no, you need to watch all of our animations as you get off of this horse or get into this door. We don't need to see all that, but we need to believe we're in the world. Metroid Dread. The Prime series is 3D series. Yeah, okay. I'd buy you Prime or Dread, no questions asked, even if only to choose the experience off stream. No, no need to do that. I run ads to not make money, so trust me. Like, I'm not hurting for cash.
My fucking baked beans.
Tips are appreciated, but I'm never gonna sit here and I'll probably never even do anything like a subathon. Subathons don't sit right with me. Things like that never sit right with me. I appreciate it though. I appreciate the sentiment. I'll find a way to get Metroid Dread. So even if I have to just borrow it from somebody, I'll do that. It's more of I just don't think it's how much is it? Is it $45? I don't think it's worth $45. I think Metroid Dread is too overpriced. I feel like a lot of Nintendo games are overpriced. Breath of the Wild is still $60, which is fucking insane to me. Is my activity feed just broken right now? Like, is it actually broken? Hold on.
Chad, we must send cell phones.
Like, I'm not gonna stop anybody from tipping. What I am gonna do though is healthily tell you to nod if you can't do it. Stream elements. I feel like my stream elements just is not functioning on part of my OBS right now.
My fucking baked beans.
My fucking baked beans. We gotta make that something else. It cannot remain a. It can't remain a redeem. It has to be something else. It cannot. No, we'll probably try. Honestly, like, here's the list of games I have planned to go through. Oh, whoops. Like, once we hit this goal, we're gonna do some of these for sure immediately. But I plan on doing a lot of these. And Metroid Dread is probably on that list. And I'll go ahead and just... Well, I'm going to add it with a star next to it. So the star is not nostalgia. But it's I want to do a lot of platformers because it's the one genre that I'm really passionate about and the one genre I genuinely care about. We don't see them anymore. Terraria, I hate Terraria. I think Terraria is such a terrible game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Terraria people. I think it's no fun. I hate that game. If I'm gonna spend time playing Terraria, I'll go play the better game, Starbound. Anyway, here's what I wanted to talk about. Like, yes, it's an old game. It's PS1. It's not great, but the art style comes through. You look at the characters and you're not terrified of them most of the time. It's usually just like, oh, they're really cute. I like their design. They're very emotive. And they're like Jack and Daxter characters in that regard. Man, those sounds are nostalgic. But it's Terra's favorite. That doesn't impact my opinion on the game at all. There's a lot of cool animation effects in Dread, in particular hand movements when moving forward towards gaps. There's a lot of details. Like I like that from at least in the demo, when the robot thing that's chasing you, in the very first cutscene, it doesn't tell you, but you can parry those, which is fucking cool. I like that. I love little interactions like that. I should at every moment believe that I am in the world. And the game does not display to the player that cutscenes take control away from the player fully. It doesn't zoom in and do this 3D, a 3D cutscene where the kneeling one was, where this one has Samus kneeling down. Is it this? Is it this where you're getting chased? No, they killed it. Whatever. They use these quote unquote cinematic camera angles, and they teach you that in this angle you're still able to perform actions, right? So when a thing chasing you comes through the wall like this, you're in this angle and you're still in control, so it jumps on you. And the game hasn't, at least from when I played it, it didn't implant in me an understanding of, I'm just gonna sit here and let the cutscene play. No, you're still there. So you want to try to hit a button. You want to try to do something. Whereas a lot of games, Cell's coming spoiler out. Look, it's like 5 minutes into the game. Dread has awesome boss damage interaction during cutscenes, which are always, it's so cool. Like, I don't know what it is with developers anymore and their inability to not prioritize respecting a player's agency. A player is intelligent. A player is going through your story. They're going through your experience. You should make it fun and engaging at every point in time. That doesn't mean cutscenes should not exist. I love cutscenes. I think cutscenes are great. I'm a Metal Gear fan. I fucking sit there and listen to every audio tape in MGS 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and Ground Zeroes. I listen to every codec call. I go find a guide that doesn't spoil it, but tells me where to sit to get certain codec calls. I do them all. I listen to all of them. I love that. It's great. But a lot of that information could not be conveyed as engagingly during gameplay. And I think that's something you have to recognize with, especially with like Kojima or other developers like Suda51 or Yoko Taro. There's certain ways that they portray information and regurgitate it to the player that doesn't make sense to do it in gameplay. And that's fine. It's an interactive medium first and foremost, but it's not primarily and only an interactive medium. It's primarily interactive, but there are secondary and tertiary ways to convey information. Cells and Rage of the Horde. Look, if you like Terraria, that's fine. I just think it's fucking terrible. And I think Starbound is Terraria perfected. Though I will at least give Terraria this. It runs better. Terraria runs so much better. Wow, my webcam is just dying with my hand tracking right now. Developers protect player. I'm going to break this invisible wall. I'm not sure how to do it, but I'm going to do it eventually. I mean, yes, that's how I play games. I broke Ori and the Will of the Wisp literally 2 minutes into booting it up. I bought it, released. I installed it, launched it that night. I did not run the... I did not run the direction the camera wanted me to go, and I broke the boundary on the left side of the screen in the starting area and immediately messaged Rich and was like, hey, I broke the game. It's been 2 minutes. Starbound is so poorly optimized and needs mods. Yeah, it's poorly optimized. It's horrible. I know in Dread there's a boss where you can maintain a rather tight technique through a bunch of dodges, then you can beat them then and there. I'm being vague though. Yo, okay, no. Keep that vagueness is the best way to do that sort of thing. Like, this conversation is a little spoilery for things, so I appreciate the vagueness. That's sick. Because all that does is tell me, like, I'm going to find a boss where I can do that on now, so it's going to make me attempt things. But Dread is cool. It's just a lot of games anymore don't do this. A lot of games anymore are, I don't know. They prioritize. Okay, here's the best way to summarize it, maybe. They prioritize the developer's intended experience versus the player's interpreted experience. FromSoft games are some of the best at having an intended experience that you literally are encouraged to not do. And why by that I mean FromSoft doesn't give a shit if you just miss 20% of the game. You can miss a 2-hour long area, they don't care. You played their game. And the design reinforces that they don't care. I'm sure the developer would love the player to see everything. But being creative is about compromise at every step of the way. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Streaming, drawing, making a game, writing a script for something. Doesn't matter. Compromise is something that always needs to be done. And that doesn't mean you need to compromise on what you include necessarily, but you need to compromise on what the player is going to experience. Or you risk creating a hallway that's just dull and
I may have
boring.
almost missed the entirety of Undead Burg / most of Parish on my first playthrough.
That's fucking awesome. That's so cool that you can do that. That's so cool. There's the earlier boss, which you can kill easily, but only if you sequence break. Got an ability from way later. Well, Dread. Here's the cool thing about Dread. Dread is definitely built by a dev team that wanted to honor the original Metroid. Because the original Metroid was very much, you could just fuck off and go get something. You could find something you weren't supposed to have until later. And that's part of what Metroidvanias are. It's like, it's literally Dark Souls, turn around, go into the graveyard, get the Zweihander. I hate that sword. I think it's terrible. My build in every Dark Souls game is a falchion and a coat. I don't block. I dodge everything. I don't need a shield. I play every Souls game the same. But I play it my way, and I just miss things. And I don't miss things in the way a lot of people will. I hit most of the story beats, and I'm thorough. I'm obscenely thorough.
The legend of the DS1 Zweihander.
It's a terrible weapon. The dragon sword you get from peppering the tail with arrows is better. It's like, okay, the way I play games, I played Monster Hunter World and I put 230-ish hours in before I beat the story. And the story has a how long to beat time of about 32 to 38 hours. I don't know how people did it. I don't get it, because that means you didn't touch anything. Hey, thank you for the gifted sub to Spectre, Rethgal. I said your name wrong. I'm an asshole. I apologize. Sick though. At Rethgal, tell him thank you. Tell him he's a cool person. Thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate it. They knew you could likely get it, so they built it in. Like, that's it. Like, you just need a dev team that understands what a game is. That doesn't mean every game needs to be that way. But it's weird. You get, like, okay, I'm going to talk about David Cage games for just a second. David Cage games are terrible on the second run through, but they're fun your first pass. He's a hacky writer, and his games are hacky. But the first pass is at least moderately enjoyable for the ride alone, and you can just miss things. And that's what makes it fun, and that's what makes the experience engaging. You don't need...
This concluded,
don't at me.
Receiving a compliment when doing a stimulated activity can help improve performance, even a full day afterward.
Spectre, I admire your ability to be so punctual, and if not punctual, early for streams. Quite often. Oh, is the compliment for Rethgall? Okay, hold on. Okay. So what I need you to do is I need you to send me 3,000 channel points. Since I gave you one already, I need you to return the value back to me. Or you compliment me on something. Rethgall, I appreciate how conversational you are coming into chat. Seriously. This has been a good conversation. But, an engaging experience is one that allows the person experiencing it to have their own agency and interpretation of everything. A lot of devs are scared of that. And I say devs because I see it a lot with indie. I apologize if I'm too chatty. Oh no, you're good. A lot of devs, even indie devs, are far too concerned with it's my game, it's my story, it has to be experienced the way I wanted it to. And that works for certain games. So a good example would be Welcome to Kowloon. We played Welcome to Kowloon the other night on stream. I loved it. $7. It took us 81 minutes to beat it. Didn't refund it on stream because it was good. I liked Welcome to Kowloon. It was a walking sim with jump scares that you had to experience, but it qualified the jump scares and qualified the experience by, quick spoilers if you don't want to hear Kowloon, I'm going to hold up my hand again when I'm done. You can have 5 seconds to mute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I just wanted to let you know that you're such a good girl and everything, but really, you'd be so much better if you checked your audio settings.
Is there something wrong with the audio? That's why I stuck around initially, despite never hearing of the main game you tend to stream. I love how you present yourself as a streamer in general. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm still trying to figure out how to present myself. Kowloon has you walking through what seems to be a haunted apartment, and suddenly you find a gas leak. And then it clicks. Oh, it's not ghost. It's hallucination. It's carbon monoxide poisoning. Okay, let's see where this goes. And that's all you have to do is, if you're gonna restrict the player, all right, spoilers are over. If you're gonna restrict the player, you have to qualify that restriction. And you have to make sure that it's an engaging qualification. And that understanding and Welcome to Kowloon of why we're seeing what we're seeing was engaging. It made me interested in, oh, what's going to happen next because of this seemingly benign thing. That's cool. Because it also made me go, oh, the ghosts might not be real. Oh, they are real. Multiple times. And that's fine. But a lot of devs don't understand this. And I'm not a developer, but I don't have to be an engineer to know why the Pontiac Aztek was a terrible car. And I don't need to be an engineer to understand certain design decisions on certain automobiles are poor. Because I'm waiting for someone to give me the well, you're not a developer, you don't understand. Yeah, but I play a lot of games. And I play them in a weird way where I'm constantly ripping them apart in my head. Ooh. Hold on, put that emoji in TTS. How's that pronounced? I want to know. Before we end, I want to know how that emoji actually is said. You know, before we go, I'm going to play the same song again. If anyone wants to know what this song is, it is Crazy For You by Marina Saito. Go check it out. It's in the Discord in the current thread. It'd be interesting seeing the Prime remaster trailer. I can look it up. Hi. I'll play it after this first chorus, I promise. Maybe I should get Metroid Prime. I kind of want... Does Prime Remastered include 1, 2, and 3? Does it include all 3? Or no? Where's my picture? There it is. What the Zelda? Hi, Robin. Welcome back. We're just talking right now. Oh, my destiny. Oh. Please go check this song out. This song's so good. All of her music has been great so far. Marina Saito is super good. Go check her out. Nope, this is just the first game? Oh, okay. Well, I assume they'll be doing the rest. I will say, I'm not confident in Nintendo's remastering abilities at all. They have not done a good job. Rockstar has somehow done just as poorly with the Red Dead remaster, but that's another thing. That's another thing. That's another thing. All right, let's watch this trailer real quick. Nintendo Switch Snap, eerie electronic music, wondrous electronic music, pulsing electronic music, music intensifies, in-game HUD. There's all your subtitles. I hope you memorize those. Live the iconic adventure remastered in HD. Oh, it's the gumball ship from Skyward Sword. What's it called? Kingdom Hearts. Oh yeah, we have twin sticks now that are good. Well, kinda. The Joy-Con analog sticks are terrible.
The gummy ship.
That's what it's called, the gummy ship. This looks good. See, this is my problem with modern games. This isn't me just being a fucking getting older gamer. Like, I think it's a genuine issue and why a lot of games are hit or miss. Just I want to watch this again. I want you to watch how snappy the animations are and how much the developers have just decided, fuck it, the transition animation is 2 frames. Specifically the hook section. There's a lot of moments where in a lot of modern games, I feel like the action would be slowed down to fit in animations. Or slowed down to make you stare at more flavor. And the best example is probably this. The momentum is never lost here. The player never slows down. Literally, same speed from the moment you press this transform button to the moment you're the ball. No speed is lost. There's no break in the player's flow. You're not detached from the universe at all. You're just in the game. You're moving forward. You're doing what you want to do. Can't believe you don't have an encyclopedic knowledge of our fave series. Like, when I was younger, I saw Kingdom Hearts and I went, that's a baby game. It's got Donald Duck. Interesting. I think that part is deliberate, though. No, it's definitely deliberate. It's just, I feel like a lot of games, if you're going to do this, I don't think a lot of games would have this type of animation transition anymore. At all. They would have it, but you would be slowed down a little bit. Also to be true to the original. Oh, for sure. Like, I'm
gummy ships. According to Ansem's report, the walls of the world that was smashed by the Heartless, the fragments of the wall became the gummy used to make ships.
Plankton talks like a Metal Gear character delivering exposition. No. I'm not trying to say this is if it's coming across this way. I'm not saying that they made this decision consciously, completely separate from the original game's identity. What I am saying is they kept that in, and in modern games, especially Western developers, I don't see this too often with games out of Japan, and there's a few games that come out of like Russia or France that also display this level of like fun is prioritized over fidelity. And it's that I don't think a Western dev would slow down you would stop completely. But I see a lot of games where it's, let's say you're moving at 100% speed. Here, you're 100% speed when you hit the button, you're 100% speed at 50% through the transformation, and you're 100% speed at 100%. But I see a lot of games that drop the player from that 100 to 90 or to 85 because, well, the transition needs to be grounded. It needs to, fit better. It needs to be slower so it makes sense because, physics. When it's like, no, it doesn't. We're playing a video game. Let me be in the world. The whole time I'm playing the game, I should be part of the world. And I feel like GTA 5 is the last Rockstar game that really didn't have the problem that like Red Dead 2 has. Right? GTA 4 got a little egregious with like, no, you need to watch our animations. And then they kind of dialed it back. And GTA 5 was a little more reserved. I think this kind of thing that feels a lot more realistic while playing. Yeah. Like it's like if like at least for me whenever I'm agreeing here, like realistic is why would Samus slow down to transform? I that doesn't make sense to me. Because the power itself doesn't make any goddamn sense. Like she literally doesn't turn into a ball. Like she gets crushed down into this thing and then wrapped in an orb. So why would she slow down? Which is great. That's good. Because even then it's supported in the reality that it's presenting, that is, oh, she just gets shrunken down in a ball forms and just she gets like gachaponned. She gets stuck in a fucking capsule. Morph ball lore is weird, I'll give you that. Like, and that's why it like works. Is I believe what I'm experiencing, and it's not, oh, you're breaking the model. It's, oh, the model's shrinking because techno magic. It's like, okay, cool, great. But I don't know. There's a lot of, I'll have to find some examples for a lot of things I want to talk about when we end up playing like Crash. Because it's why I think Demon Souls 1 still feels so much better than like Dark Souls 3. Go check her out though. Her music is really good. Like genuinely. Know the playlist you were just on? Oh. Yeah, hold on. Okay. Alright, guys. I will see you all on Friday for probably Jack and Dexter. And then I think Saturday morning I'll be over on Shadow's Proxy stream. We'll be doing more Heaven's Word or post ARR pre-Heaven's Word MSQ. We should be starting Heaven's Word over on his channel, and then I'll be live on mine at 5:30 p.m. EST on Saturday for more Endwalker, and then probably Sunday as well. I don't know what we're doing next Monday. I'll probably do Crash or something. Classes start this week, and I'm starting a new job next week, so we'll see where I am. Like mentally, I was exhausted today. I was about to fall asleep before I started streaming, so it's all rest. We're gonna wrap. So hold on, wait. Hold on. Wrath, I'm sorry. It says you've been following since August. I'm sorry, have you? Did I miss the first time you followed? You may have followed while I was offline. I'm sorry. It's that first time chatter, so it kind of threw me off. I'm sorry. Hold cell at gunpoint to a subathon. Well, if you did, and you decided to stop lurking, I'm glad you did. This was a good conversation tonight. But have a good night, everybody. I'll see you, VOD viewer, perhaps. I'll see you all not tomorrow. See you all on Friday. I'll probably be on Chat stream on Thursday for Warzone or something. I don't know. Depends on what we're doing. Bad stream? Your bad stream. You're on my list of people to come back and see. Oh, cool. But have a good night, guys. Movie night soon. Movie night soon, and a community stream soon also. I'm still working on the date for that, but I have all the people locked in. So now we just got to pick a date. But go check out Marina Saito. Seriously, her music's good. If you like this song, go check it out. Have a good night. Appreciate y'all. Oh, ads are starting. Bye.